Oh, wait, wrong room, wrong scene. Off to a great start. Hello, everybody. Hello. Who is you? It is me. I'm just blue flavored today. But yes, hello, everybody. Today I'm playing a demo. I was asked by the creator to try out their visual novel. I should really have had their link set up. I am not prepared, but I'll do it right now. Oh! Creator's in the chat right now. JJ Beats, hello. Hello. I will post the game in the chat. I should have done that. I have it on my YouTube. Put a link in the YouTube, but not here. I am so well prepared. But yes, I am here with all of my friends. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Okay, I'll go first. And hello, what's up, it's me, the Restless Sableye, aka Sableye PQ Ghost, Abeleye, aka you can just call me Sable.
Hello! Thank you. Okay, next.
Okay, I'm in the middle, so I am Keelan. I used to animate things, now not as much, but I'm still alive. Hi, everybody.
Now you're bald! You went downhill, Key. You went downhill!
I went uphill.
Well, that's good. You're thinking positive. Alright. You know this last person.
Yes, hello everyone. My name is King Kodiak. I am a voice actor and VTuber. I am the Yokai King of Bears and overseer of the multiverse. Goal of becoming a kami. How you doing?
Hello! And yes, you all know me. I am Leafuchii. I am your gremlin fox VTuber. I like playing a bunch of variety games, a lot of visual novels, RPGs, comfy games, horror games, a little bit of everything. And we were all just like, can we make Aria our choice instead?
Yeah, pretty much.
Not Aria's choice, but she'll be our choice.
I want the self-love ending.
The ending where she just decides that she loves herself. Alright.
Not Aria's choice, but more so all of our choice.
Yes, all of our choices.
Yeah.
But yes, we've not decided on who's voicing who, so we're just kinda decide as we go.
We'll see who catches our eyes.
Also, wife!
Let's go.
I noticed you, my wife. I love you. Alright, let's start. Also, if I need to fix any sound or anything, let me know. It was just another typical day of studying on campus. Maybe there is that ending, who knows? We can pick the ending where we just love Aria.
We can love we better than they can.
We can love we better than they ever could.
Independent woman don't need no man.
Don't need no man.
We actually made a little joke earlier on saying like we could just stop the game the moment we see her in the reflection and be like, that's our ending, that's our Aria ending.
That's our girl. Okay, it's just another typical day of studying on campus. I sat on a bench under a sprawling tree, my psychology textbook open in my lap. I can read.
We're learning.
I'm being bullied. I don't stink. You stink, Jinx. The topic at hand? The triangle theory of love. Oh, she's so cute. Oh, we saw Aria. Game over.
Game over. We saw Aria now.
Game
It's
over.
our Aria choice.
Aria's
Short stream.
Aria's so cute. I like her design. It's pretty. So according to triangle theory of love, love is made of 3 components: intimacy, passion, and commitment. As I glanced up from my book, a group of giggling girls walked by, distracting me. Okay, you guys, we gotta be giggling girls.
Should I be like Princess type, like?
Oh, Joe Summer laugh.
Can you turn up the Discord, peeps? 1 second. Yeah, I'll turn it up a little bit. There we go. I turned up the sound a little. Or a lot. Alright. Who wants to be some girl? Who wants to be some girl? Oh.
I have
I'll
the
do
perfect
it.
voice for this.
Alright.
Oh, well, Sableye, go for it.
Yeah, go for it, Sableye.
Why is she talking to
Oh my gosh! That
we
voice dropped.
She looks like weirdo. Excuse me.
Yes. Mid-stage puberty. It happens. Midlife puberty.
Midlife
Some
puberty.
girls get higher. I choose to go low.
No.
What about second puberty?
I ignored the comments, like I care what they think.
I hope she's a recurring character.
The sassy, deep-voiced girl. Despite being a psychology major, relationships and social interactions felt like a complete mystery at times. I wanted to understand what makes people tick, but after getting into this academic course, it feels more complex rather than easy. Relationships sure are complicated, huh? Also, Akira, you joined my stream! Wow! Wow! Thank you for joining! The more I study them, the less I actually understand them in the real world. I saw a well-dressed man approaching the girls. The girls were visibly excited to see him. Suddenly, an unexpected voice broke my reverie. They talked to him as if he was some kind of celebrity, but I couldn't make out who he was. His footsteps began to turn towards my direction after they had their little chat. I was skeptical of his approach. What did he want from me? What did this guy want from me?
Can I get your name? Can I get your number?
Can I get your number?
I was gonna say you have a little bit of like something on your face there.
Oh no, my lunch.
No.
Can I pet that dog?
Your whole sandwich on the side of your face right there. I can't believe you didn't notice.
I have a whole sandwich on my face. Or is it
Your
that?
lips look cold. Should I warm them up for you?
Oh, that's smooth. Or is it that just that he wants to sit here beside the park bench? Questions raced in my mind. Who got dibs on voicing Damien? I will see. I'll see what Damien looks like. He slowly comes near me and then... Alright. This looks like a Kodiak character.
Wow, wow, okay. Typecasted.
Is this seat taken?
See, you did so good at it.
Thank you.
Should I be here?
Yes, you're a good
Yes, you
voice
stay.
actor. You're a good voice actor, Key. I know.
There will be plenty more attractive anime boys for you, Kiwi. Don't worry.
You used to be a voice actor. I know there's the ability in you.
like teenager.
But I mean, has your voice really dropped since your teenager days?
Yes. Oh no, not really.
Okay.
Yes.
You'll go through puberty one day.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, my voice hasn't really dropped either. I saw him bending over to look more straight into my eyes, waiting for my response. No, it's not taken.
I believe you are Aria, right?
Yes, Aria Hartfield. Have we met before? He smiled and pointed to my notebook, on which my name was written in intricate letter art. Oh, right, duh. And who are you? And blah 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 blah.
A little.
Blah 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 blah. My voice dropped a lot. I know, I've heard. Your voice always surprises me. I never expect it to be that low.
Starts with, "Hi everybody, how you doing?" To, "Hey everybody, how's it going?"
Oh my gosh. All right, duh. And you are?
Damien Blackwood. It's my pleasure to meet you.
I've been told that I should play the Deep Space game, but I keep putting it off. It looks pretty. He gestured towards me to shake his hand. I've heard all about him. Rumors Rumors swirled about his connections with high-profile figures and his involvement in various past events related to government work. Oh, I recognize you now. You're a fancy boy.
I'm so fancy.
You got them connections. Do you study psychology too?
Certainly.
We shook hands.
Damn. I got that riz.
Got so much riz.
My gosh.
He scanned me from head to toe as if I were a new specimen for his scientific experiment. Are you looking at me like I'm an experiment? I'm a human being.
Them big old eyes.
You ruined it.
You ruined it. I'm a human. I'm a human.
He's looking to study chemistry
Nah, we're
he's
studying
trying to-
biology.
I thought he.
and physics.
I thought he was trying to see if we have chemistry. Oh, he should say that. Oh, I'm just like, do we have chemistry together?
That's actually a good one. I didn't see that one.
I straightened my skirt and stood up a little straighter.
Psychology fascinates me. The human mind and all of its intricacies.
Rizzler is his middle name. Damien Rizzler Blackwood.
It's one of my courses this semester. Aria. It's nice to meet a fellow student, even if we approach psychology from slightly different angles.
Okay, our first choice.
Your first choice.
Whoa.
Do you have the riz?
Ask him about the triangle theory of love and walk with him. Say you need to go to the library and refer books on triangle theory of love. What should we pick?
I feel like the number one is committing too much. You gotta scan the supermarket before.
We gotta check our options.
I say the library. Let them know that we're book smart.
We're smart. We gotta bring. All right, yeah. Say you need to go to the library and refer to books on triangle theory of love. Yeah, we're checking our options. We're checking out the supermarket.
You didn't say buy anything. You're just like, I gotta go to the library and just leave them.
I arrived at the campus library, hoping to find the seat to study before psychology class. My eyes lit up, seeing an isolated table near bright windows, but as I got closer, I noticed someone sitting there. Alright, who wants to be sad boy?
Oh, he's cool.
He looks
like
sad!
He looks like
tired.
a Yu-Gi-Oh protagonist.
Yeah, he does look tired. Alright,
He's got the headphones, he's got the eye bags,
Yeah.
he's probably just there to sleep.
Probably. So this music's a little loud, so I'm gonna turn it down just a little bit. Michi, I know you're playing Holo here, but I need to move. There we go. There we go. That's not so loud. Sad boy hours. Okay. A tall boy resting against the wall, undisturbed by his surroundings. He wore a woolly face mask and LED headphones, which I could hear playing at max volume.
Oh, he was sleeping then.
Oh, yeah. He needs more sleep.
He's so cool when he sleeps.
Or like, I don't know if anyone's watched, what's it called? Like, Kaguya-sama, where she's just like, eye bags are like a sign of a hard-working man. So she's like attracted to that.
Oh, I think I've seen that one. What was that? Like, the Love is War one, right?
Yeah, Love is War.
Yeah, I only watched the first season. I couldn't really go past that.
Yeah, that's okay. It's not for everybody.
Blue Ball is the anime.
False anime. It's just they're both too stubborn to admit that they like each other.
And Faults and Teenage Socialization was kind of what I got for most of it. But my younger brother seemed to like it though.
It's cute. It's not. I wouldn't say it's my favorite anime, but it's cute. I think that the creator is the same person who made Oshinoko, and I think that's
Really?
doing a lot better. They took a definite turn in genres. It seems.
For real?
Alright.
Is there a Love is War movie, or is that just...
No,
just
there's a
anime?
movie. There's a movie.
Oh,
I haven't
okay.
seen it yet.
Oh.
His large blue hoodie almost hides his features, prompting me to tilt my head and catch a glimpse of what's underneath. Oh, hello there. Alright. Who's gonna blame him? My sudden
Who's more tired, me or you?
Who's more tired?
I guess I did just wake up like 30 minutes ago, so
You
I
can be
channel
tired. You can be tired, boy, because you are tired,
I'm
boy.
gonna channel my cool YouTube or my cool Yu-Gi-Oh rival.
Alright, channel your adulthood. Make sure you are
Yes.
fatigued.
My sudden
Yes.
approach startled him. He sat up a bit anxiously, lowering his phone to catch a glimpse of the newcomer. Is this why you got an all-male collab? Yeah! I got all guys for all the pretty boys. Now I recognize those eyes under the mask and his messy hair. It was Ethan Nakamura. A sheepish and intelligent student was often disconnected from the world around him, hiding behind a screen, be it computer or cell phone. Struggled reading that a little bit. He was the
Good.
cyber tech prodigy on the campus and often participated in coding competitions, so he's a techie boy. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to startle you from what you're doing.
No, it's okay. I was just going to get up anyway.
I feel like you would sound like that because you're both tired.
That's what I said. Cast a tired one into it.
Perfect casting.
You want to have the smexy male voices to make enjoy the VN a lot more. Yeah.
Leafuchii just get that was the ploy. Leafuchii just want an excuse to surround herself with anime boys.
Yes. Surrender yourself to the anime boys. Also, hi, Coconut's boyfriend. Hello. He stood up to go, but stopped short when he caught sight of my textbook.
Oh, are you studying psychology?
To my surprise, he put his phone away and took off his headphones to talk to me.
Whoa.
Yes. Do you study psychology too?
Sort of. I mean, I take sociology.
Ah, the psychology of crowds then.
I'll take your word for it. I ended up getting caught up in my work during class. I've thought about taking notes with good old paper and pen instead, but then I'd be too stressed about all the work I'd be getting done during class time to focus.
I haven't written on good old pen and paper in so long. Quite the dilemma.
For sure. Anyway, it's nice to meet you. Name's Ethan. Ethan Nakamura, leader of the school's coding team.
I could have mentioned that everyone knew who he was, but I didn't want to embarrass him. Don't put him on the spot like that. He seems like a shy boy. Name's Aria Hartfield. Nice to meet you face to face, Ethan. I'm surprised you take I literally just forgot.
Psychology?
Yes, I forgot how to say psychology for a moment, even though I've been saying it so much. It blanked out of my mind for a second. I'm surprised you take psychology, though. Doesn't exactly seem like, doesn't seem like it'd be of use to someone in your line of work.
Maybe not, but it never hurts to learn about how society works and how people interact.
I'm betting he's a people watcher.
Oh gosh.
He watches people in his spare time.
He just analyzes them.
He
Analyzes
pretends to
people.
be asleep while people just walk around him.
Yes. There was something cryptic about the way he spoke, as if the words were weighted with deeper meaning he was helpless to convey out loud. I was intrigued by his guarded nature and decided I wanted to try and crack Ethan's shell. Let's break you out of that shell. Let's break you out of that shell. Well, Ethan, Would you like to study with me? I know psychology is a little different than sociology. Wait, sociology. Why did I call it psychology? Sociology.
Oh, no, I made the same mistake.
You psyched yourself out there.
I blame
Wow.
you! Blame you, Kodiak!
Wow, fine. We both can't read.
Hey.
Your first mistake was trusting me.
I shouldn't have did
Bears
that.
and foxes are not well known for reading.
No, we don't read. We just like eggs.
You just put a book in front of one, they either tear it up or jump around it.
And go. But understanding how individuals tick can help give more context for how society operates overall, wouldn't you say? Yes. I just think of the video I saw about foxes, and then this person just giving all the foxes eggies. All the foxes get an eggie.
Oh, I was just thinking about that one video where like a fox is just jumping around on the couch while a woman's reading a book.
Oh my gosh. That sounds so cute though.
Yeah, I should find it later.
I'd love your perspective on it. Ethan closes his eyes for a bit to think. I watch his intense expression with a curious expectancy. Yes, give me eggy. Give hard-boiled eggy. After a moment, he opened his eyes again. Hard-boiled eggy!
Really? You're not trying? I'm more of a soft-boiled guy myself.
Or
Scramble.
scrambled.
Okay, you know,
Right.
good. You know what? Actually, scramble's pretty versatile. I actually made some scrambled eggs and put it in some leftover hot dog buns I made, and that was fantastic.
Scrambled eggs actually sounds really good. And then mix it
Gee,
with
now I'm craving
some...
eggs. Like, thanks, Shadow. Now we're craving egg.
Give me some over easy eggs.
Mix it with some bacon
Mm.
and some veggies, yeah.
Oh, it is my crack. I thought you said in my crack.
I got some nice garlic salt that goes great with eggs.
In my crack. Deviled eggs in my crack.
I was like, please no.
Crack them deviled eggs in my crack, baby.
Oh,
Why are the devil eggs in your crack, Brady? Take them
It's
out.
devilish
For at
because they've
least
been in my
18
crack.
hours.
Take them out of your crack. That's not
Devil is so
sanitary.
delightful.
That's not sanitary.
The booty gives it flavor.
No. Anyways, there was a small wrinkle that was barely visible above his mask that I assume meant he was smiling beneath its cover.
Sure, I wouldn't mind studying a bit. I have some time before I go home.
You said it, Pretty. You started
Brought
this.
this upon yourself, you pretty dum-dum.
You're pretty dumb. I took a seat at the table. He sat down next to me. I opened my textbook, trying to look as intelligent and academic as I could. I could read it. It just took me a moment, hoping to impress him. Currently, we're studying the triangular theory of love.
Oh, sounds interesting.
Ethan scooted his seat closer to steal a view of the current page. Okay.
Well,
Chair.
does
Wow, beautiful
Yes.
voice acting.
sound. I'm doing
Got-
vocal cord.
Can't believe you did that with your voice.
Got the Hans Zimmer.
It's time for me to debut.
The theory is that there are 3 sides to the triangle that are necessary in fulfilling a romantic relationship: intimacy, passion, and commitment. I guess to start, what do those words mean to you? He looked uncomfortable for a brief moment. Like the question was a little too racy to be asking someone. I mean, you're asking him a very intimate question. I just
Yeah, Leafu,
asking.
you're a racist.
Why would you
Aw.
call me that?
Racy.
Oh. Okay, I thought you said something else. I was like,
I heard
Honestly,
something
this
else too.
Honestly, this question pretty tame compared to what kind of deviled eggs he likes.
okay, I'm glad I misheard that because I was just like, no,
Both our brain cells misheard that.
racy. He looked uncomfortable for a brief moment, like the question was a little too racy to be asking someone I just met. He seemed to have trouble holding my gaze, crossing his arms and looking down at the table as he spoke.
I know for sure that passion is the intense feeling of desire and attention in a relationship. You know,
More passion.
what do I know? Knows my what?
How does like the meme go like more passion, more energy, more passion?
Faster and more intense.
I'm on TikTok too much. I've seen too much brain rot. It needs to stop.
You have been.
He paused, seeming to be choosing his words carefully.
Like, physically kissing and stuff.
Kissing, that's lewd.
Ugh.
Almost as lewd as hand holding.
Nothing is as lewd as hand holding.
Commitment is when you keep the relationship together, even when things get tough. One person or the other will get up and fight for the relationship no matter what, making an unbreakable bond.
I think commitment is important in a relationship.
Commitment is sexy.
Commitment is sexy. I watched him intently as he spoke. He seemed to be running out of steam, as though he wasn't used to talking this much.
And I think that intimacy is closeness between two people, knowing each other's secrets and fears, and always making them feel safe to share them.
This poor boy, are you making him so uncomfortable? Just like, stop asking me these questions.
Pass out on the table.
Ah!
He ran out of Steam. He's got to boot up Steam
Yeah.
Recharge.
Yeah. Needs the gamer app.
What do you mean calling
Helldivers
calling me
recharge.
out like that, Akira? Is your kink commitment? That makes total sense. We seem to be in agreement then. Although, I'd also add that part of commitment is willing to make sacrifices to our own comfort for the sake of our partners. Oh, the hand-holding
Right.
being a bit, a lewd bit. You like hand-holding, Akira?
Oh, you should have been here early. We just shook hands with a complete stranger.
Yeah, we shook hands with him.
Could you imagine unprotected hand holding?
Yeah, the game just opened with that. So bold.
So,
Crazy.
In my bed.
So bold. So spicy.
That's how you make the babies.
It was a good thing his eyes were so expressive. It would have been otherwise impossible to read his face. To me, the sadness in his eyes walked the line between loneliness and shame. It was hard to know how to comfort him, as I didn't know what had upset him, but I did my best. It's not as if that's all there is to commitment. There are other ways to show your dedication to your partner. That's just what comes to mind to me. Oh, okay.
Why is that?
Care package! Stretch and
Yeah,
hydrate!
Leafu.
Leafu! Don't get him to bring that back.
Now bring it back.
The Leafu triggered me.
The PTSD.
The PTSD of Leafu.
Right, did I miss some Leafu lore?
Oh, it was because in chat, I don't know if it was either like, I think it was Jojo and Shadow, and they would both go like, Leafu, and then immediately give care package. So I knew it was coming.
I don't think this was in the manga arc. I think this was anime specific.
Yeah, I think they only mentioned it passing in like the filler arc.
No, you see, this is like a Square Enix thing where you have to watch the stage play to get the canon lore.
Oh yeah, and you gotta play the mobile game as well.
Yes.
Alright. Because I think I think it's the thing I'd be worst at.
Yeah, me too. Relationships are trying. I don't associate myself with a lot of people, but I do want to challenge myself with it. I'd like to try and take risks outside of hacking.
Gotta explore the world, make more experiences. Ethan took off his jacket and made himself comfortable. We continued reading the textbook. We just get set up on the Ethan route. It had been an hour since Ethan and I started trading our analysis of the theory. After a while, the study stopped being so formal, and we amused ourselves with assessing the balance of the 3 pillars among couples from our favorite works of fiction.
I think Mr. Darcy's main issue is that he lacks the emotional capacity to engage in real intimacy with Elizabeth. Logically speaking, there is no reason to treat the woman you love with such contempt.
I think the main issue is that he's a jerk. Is this like our teacher?
It's just like, I like your funny words, Magic Man.
I like your words. It was both intriguing and amusing to me that the way he approached everything so analytically, even something as deeply emotional as romantic relationships. It also gave me a new perspective that I could apply to my research, which excited me. I was so excited. Even caught sight of the clock on the wall.
Jeez, we've been sitting here a while. I don't usually lose track of time like this unless I'm working on a big coding project.
Pretty, I'm sorry you did this to yourself on purpose. Pretty.
Oh, boonga boonga.
Interesting, Prenny, interesting.
Maybe you're my next coding project.
Yes, I did. Your words
You
make
wanna
me
crunch
feel
some
funny,
numbers?
Magic Man. You do this on purpose, Pretty. Well, I appreciate you sharing the afternoon with me. Your point of view is refreshing. I like it. I felt the warmth spread across my cheeks as the smile lines appeared around his eyes again. He picked up his jacket and threw it over his shoulder. Such a so cool.
I'm supposed to head out immediately, but
I love that you're adding all these sound effects. Just like,
wait, what did I add that time?
I thought you made like the
Uh-uh.
goop sound as if you're like putting the jacket over.
Oh, I did. Yeah, sorry. I didn't know that you could hear that. That was just me doing it for myself. I was getting in character.
No, I heard it.
We heard.
We all heard it.
Like Kronk from the Emperor's New Groove.
Don't
He
be
looked
ashamed of those
down.
sound effects, man. It's a spice of life.
He looked
You're the
down
main
at the floor
character.
and ran his fingers through his bangs before continuing.
I don't have bangs, but I'm just doing motion.
You don't have hair.
Would you? I know.
Get them phantom locks.
That's what bangs mean, Leafy. Would you want to get together and study again tomorrow after school?
My chest tightened as my stomach filled with butterflies. Really? Sure. That would be great. His eyes widened as though he was shocked by my response.
Really? I mean, great.
I didn't think you were gonna say yeah.
I don't know. I
In
don't
that
think I get
case-
this far.
No plan, no plan. In that case, there's an internet cafe I frequent in the shopping center. Let's pick this up there.
Those are still a thing?
Scoff.
just
And
hurt.
they gasp.
He seemed almost offended. I shrugged. I don't know much about computers. His expression softened again.
Get good, scrub. Well, yeah, they're still around. It's nice and quiet, and there's plenty of computers you can use for research.
Never been
I
to an
can even show you a couple of
internet cafe.
things I'm working on too.
Neither have I.
if you want.
Yeah, have you been in one? I feel like those are more known in Japan.
Oh, there are a lot here. I just don't have. Like, I have internet at my house. Like,
You don't need to go there. You don't have a
I've been to
reason.
cafes with internet, but I've never been to an internet cafe.
Mm.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I suppose I'll see you there then. Sounds lovely.
Cool. Well, I'll see you there.
Cool beans.
Cool beans. Just finger guns.
Maybe I can show you this cool game I found called League of Legends.
Oh no, no,
Wow,
no.
fades out of existence.
Have you heard of Raid Shadow Legends?
Oh.
Have you heard
Looks
this
at the
wonderful
camera.
game called Dota 2?
Rage has
That's how we
legends.
get the bad
He
ending.
definitely plays Dota 2. This guy definitely plays Dota 2.
Oh yeah, you know he's focused on that macro.
Yeah.
No.
I feel like this guy plays shooter games.
Have you played Apex Legends?
I think he tried to wink as he walked away, but he ended up blinking at me. Oh.
Oh no.
He
Double
quickly
wink. That was
turned
really
around and
awesome.
left.
Hell yeah.
You know, he just turned around and left because he was embarrassed. In spite of the awkwardness of the gesture, I felt myself grow flustered. It was an attempt.
Hell yeah.
Hey, you wanna play Pokemon? I said like coconut. Pokemon.
Coconut.
Coconut.
Pokemon Unites. I
Pokemon.
got a weird
Pokemon
relationship with that
Unite.
game.
No, you're not gonna get me playing Pokemon. Why do you keep saying
Pokenuts.
Pokenuts. You're
Pokemon.
not gonna get to handle them Pokenuts. Crazy.
Pokedees nuts.
Blue.
I don't know why I keep calling it Pokenuts. I don't know where my brain is today. Was not here. Oh, hi, Chip. I don't usually see you on the YouTube side.
Chip, you want to hear about Pokenuts? You came in at the right time.
Yeah.
We are
Handle these
doing-
Pokeballs.
We're about to
We're
unite
talking
them.
about Pokenuts. A whole hour with the coding prodigy studying psychology with me, and he found me interesting enough to want to continue our discussion. I felt oddly special. He thinks I'm special. Well, I think that he thinks that I'm special. That weekend, I made my way to the internet cafe.
Oh, we're just going full throttle on Ethan here.
Yeah!
Wow, I can smell the virginity.
I mean, you're probably not wrong.
I can already feel the texture of how greasy those mouses are. I'm so sorry.
All the hardcore sweaty gamers are on those computers. I couldn't stop
It's like I'm
thinking
in
of how
Smash Teams over
natural
again.
and comfortable it felt talking with Ethan. I might need to get like a wipe on those mouses and keyboards. Sanitize them.
I feel like I'll wash my hands just by looking at this.
I could smell it.
Your brain is scrambled. My brain is very scrambled. It had been a chance meeting, and I felt confident and collected throughout. But now I suddenly felt anxious and overwhelmed. Pull yourself together, Aria. Just do it! You don't know what those desks witnessed. Oh, thank you, Chip. I'm so glad you liked talking about my model and my design. Your design is so cute, too. I took a moment outside the cafe to straighten my skirt and smooth my blouse. I checked the time on my phone. It was a few minutes past 1. Technically, Ethan and I never agreed on the exact date, but I figured since he told me he frequented the place, he meant I should drop in any time.
New boy's gonna drop in here. Swoop in.
This is what this is where he always is. I took one last deep breath and crossed the threshold of the building. Oh, don't breathe in.
Last breath of fresh air
Don't breathe
for a while.
in there.
You gotta step outside and take a breath.
You have to go outside and take that breath.
Too toxic. Smell of gamers.
The smell of gamers.
Breath. The bridge scene from Spirited Away. Take a deep breath. Hold it.
Yeah, deep breath and hold it. You got. As long as you're in there, you cannot exhale.
I wasn't sure how I would find him. The place was huge, and I was faced by a sea of computers.
Aria?
Fortunately, I heard a familiar voice calling my name. Thank goodness, there you are.
What are you doing here?
You told me to come here. So I showed up. There were deep bags under his eyes, as if he hadn't slept. I wondered how he was looking after himself. He's
Oh no,
not.
he was playing League.
He was playing League of Legends. We
So
said
please
we'd
sleep
stay
till he wins
together, remember?
Oh, right. I kind of got caught up at work, so it slipped my mind.
Work. Sure.
Working on that lead, that ELO.
Yep.
Plus, I didn't think you'd actually show up.
The game made me.
I didn't have a choice.
I didn't have a choice.
Oh, you didn't have a choice. That's
Well,
right.
well, I did have a choice, but I didn't know it would take me here. Well, I wouldn't, well, why wouldn't I? He simply shrugged. I decided to let it slide.
What matters is you're here now. Come with me. I was just on break.
Oh, does he work here?
I think he does coding for his work.
Ah. Ethan gave the receptionist some kind of signal before guiding me further in. Oh yeah, bye Chip! Thank you for stopping by. I may have been a bit late saying that.
Take care, Chip.
If you're still here. We walked past a couple of tables and computers occupied by users, many of them in pairs, paying little mind to their surroundings, entirely engaged in their work and research. Hi, lizard!
Yeah, wink, wink, work and research, wink, wink.
Wink, wink, wonk, wonk. Nudge, nudge. Yes, welcome, lizard. We're playing an otome.
I don't think they'd want to nudge each other.
No. Okay. We're not on that level yet. Place
I mean,
Ethan
like, so
had
greasy,
set
they
up.
just slip off each other. One of us just slips off the other.
No, I did not make it myself, but I have, one second. I should have my mama linked here. You can check them out. I'm blue today. I'm not normally blue. But I felt like being blue.
She
Yeah,
ate too
that's
many
all-
blueberries.
I ate too many blueberries, so I became blue. Oh, I became like, Violet
Blue
from,
cheese.
I became like Violet from Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Which one?
The one that became a giant blueberry.
Yeah, the one that became a giant blueberry.
That's both of them. Which one?
Are you saying which one's my favorite?
I mean, which Violet you're referring to? One of them was an inflatable suit that got rolled around. The other one became a CGI.
The one in
No.
the one that became a big circle.
The original, I'm guessing.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking just thinking, you have the slightest idea of how little that narrows it down.
It's been a while since I've seen both of them.
Let's
Who
read
I haven't
cares?
seen
Yeah.
one.
Actually, you know what? It's been a while since I've seen them too.
The place Ethan had set up shop had good lighting and ventilation. You wanna my model inspires you to make a fursuit? I've never had someone ask me that
Huh?
question before.
That's a new one.
I'd take that as a compliment.
I mean, yeah, as long as it's not like completely taking, it's like not completely my design, but yeah, I don't mind if you want to take inspiration from me. I've just never had someone ask me that before.
It's quite the request.
Quite the request. But yeah, you can.
As long as the suit isn't actually Kaylee herself.
Not
you gotta know the difference between
not a direct cope.
Gotta know the difference between inspiration and plagiarism.
Yeah.
Yes.
Inspiration is okay.
I meant like wearing Kaylee, like
Copy, yeah, not direct.
Just skin
Wearing a
walk.
Leafuchii
Kaylee.
skin suit.
Yeah.
Yes.
Don't capture Kaylee and skin.
Don't
Oh,
skin
but-
walk her.
A
He
wolf
call-
in Leafuchii clothing.
You're gonna become a skinwalker Leafu.
Ooh, that's like good skin up there.
Oh,
Actually, what would it be like if Leafuchii was a wolf instead of a fox?
I don't know if I suit a wolf.
I don't know. They're pretty close. You could probably just make like wider ears or something.
Yeah, They
Yeah,
have,
more triangular, sort of.
yeah, my triangular ears. I feel like
Wolf
they're a
would
lot more.
be
I
interesting.
feel like they're a little more like they're a little more rugged. I think yeah, no, like foxes are a little more fluffy.
Hey, I'll make a note of that. Wolfuchii. That's something to try later.
You could have like
Don't-
your Star Fox rival, like Wolf.
Just don't let Shadow hear it. He's been trying to make Wolfchi a thing forever. Let's
Okay,
say-
okay, so if I do draw it, I won't share it with him.
Yes. He's been trying to call me a wolf. But
That's
I'm not.
the new model. Just wolf eat you.
Leafuchii.
You heard nothing, Shadow. No talk of wolves.
It's probably gonna be a while before I get to it though. I got a lot of other things on my drawing backlog.
What's my fave Pokemon? My fave Pokemon is Leafuchii. I have like a lot of plushies of Leafeon.
Your favorite Pokemon is yourself?
Leafeon,
Yeah, it's yourself. I
Leafeon.
love myself.
Leafeon.
Chat, are we on the narcissist ending already?
No.
We are.
Leafeon is my favorite.
Yeah,
I
know.
love myself.
I remember your old model had the ears.
Leafeon is my favorite. Okay, anyways.
I believe it. We bully because we care.
My brain is not here today. The
Yeah, it's
place
surrounded by
even-
anime boys. I'm not surprised.
That is true, that is true. The place Ethan had set up shop had good light and ventilation from the nearby window. It reminded me of where we met in the library. He must have been working alone, as the table only had one chair. Like a true gentleman, he pulled up a chair from a nearby table for— Aw, what a gentleman!
Your first time here?
First time.
I just thought of the meme, yeah. I thought of the meme.
First time.
But like there's
First
computers
time.
behind him and everyone's all, yeah. First time?
The
Is
first
it your
time.
first time here?
First time playing League.
Is it your first time using a computer?
First time playing mobile, don't worry, I'll show you how to start.
And clip.
That's
No,
how it
no, Jojo, don't clip.
It looks hard, but actually I'm way strong.
It's quite easy to get into.
Do you want to play a new game? Yes. Are you ready?
Oh my gosh.
Would you
that's-
like to be my support?
And that's your favorite. That's your mom's favorite too. Your mom has good taste. In Pokemon. Yeah, I'm not really a computer person. I do most of my research of books from the school library. She's a normie.
Normie.
Doing research without any databases? Sounds like a nightmare. You know the university gives you access to those as part of your tuition, right?
Of course I know that. I use those too. Just, you know, not as often for like multimedia stuff.
Somehow I have a hard time believing that.
Why don't you believe me? Man,
He knows you're a normie.
he knows I'm a normie.
Look at that smile. Look at his face. He knows.
That's the face of someone who knows you're a normie.
You probably watch The Bachelor, don't you?
You probably watch stuff like The Office and Parks and Recreation, don't you?
You think The Big Bang Theory is the funniest thing to ever grace television.
I used to be a normie at one point in my life.
My dad still
Surprisingly.
thinks that show's funny.
Normie.
I used to watch The Big Bang Theory actually.
So did I.
Same.
See, we're all in this boat together.
Kind of
The difference is how you get out of the rabbit hole.
My mom liked watching it. It was impossible not to feel self-conscious about my complete lack of tech savviness around him. I desperately tried to think of a way to change the subject. Fortunately, Ethan did it for me. And then except when you do like help with tech stuff at the library, you get a lot of old people who just think that you're amazing at tech, and you're just like, I just showed you how to send an email.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, so you know, they only sell coffee here. I ordered 2 cups with cream on the side.
Guess I'll take coffee. I don't really like coffee, but I guess I'll take it.
Oh my gosh.
I'm a tea or hot chocolate person.
Now, Leafy, you gotta read this line as if you
As if
don't
I
want the
I don't want the coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's like lukewarm, and they've already put their hands on it, and they haven't washed them since they went out to get the computer dust. You have to be like reluctantly grateful for it, even though you don't want to hold it.
I gotta do the avocado energy. Thanks.
Perfect.
Leafu, that just reminds me of when I had to tell you, you know you could just put flavor in your tea, right?
I used to not like tea, and then I learned I could put honey in there, and then I
had
liked
to tell
it.
you that.
You had to tell me that.
I was like,
You thought
don't
you broke
put-
like the rules of tea by not having like tea and hot water and nothing else.
It's what she was doing.
It was just
Get
a
the
tea.
tea.
It was just a tea bag and water, nothing else.
You think you get the TPD on your case if you get that? If you had anything else?
And now
Instead of vegan police.
And now I learned that I like it if I add like milk and honey.
Who would have thought?
They're both for me. Ah! Psych!
Oh.
He just
He just picks them back up.
he picks them both up and just gusses them both.
Man just chugs them.
Normie.
just chugs the coffee right in front of me, just both at the same time.
Wait, you
What,
can only
did you
drink
want
one? Skill issue.
He smirked at me.
Kidding.
I don't think you were
Oh
kidding.
my
Oh
gosh,
jeez,
the best.
he is a League player. He thought that was funny.
He is such a he's a toxic gamer.
He's a toxic gamer that wants to have his e-girlfriend.
He was
Jinx is my favorite League character.
Oh,
He was
red
always-
flags, red flags all around.
he was always so reserved.
Well, I
He
mean,
was
it's not
always
like
so
such a
reserved that
storyline
joke
thing.
caught me off guard.
Anyway, they're always a little slow, so we should probably start studying now.
We picked up where we left off back in the library, and Ethan's fascination with the topic only seemed to have grown more intense since then. Coffee arrived some time later, but we were too engrossed in our discussion to indulge. For someone who's only taken sociology, you sure have a lot of interesting insights on this. I'm glad you agreed to talk to me about it.
Oh, it's really nothing special.
He's flexing. He smoothed his hair in place. He had an interesting way of doing so, forming his hair into a claw and sort of raking down his bangs. I do think it's interesting, though, that you seem to believe an individual can be in strict control of the love they experience. You sat up straighter in his seat.
What? What does that mean?
We sometimes experience strong emotional feelings of intimacy or being physically attracted to another upon meeting them for the very first time, right? Yeah, that initial spark isn't really something we can talk ourselves into or out of. The passion is just there.
So what you're saying is love is something that's simply felt, and we have no control over where it goes once it starts?
Love is a mysterious thing.
Love is war.
You can't spec any stats into it.
Love is bottom line.
Love is bottom line?
Sorry, it's a League reference.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, bottom lane.
Love is bottom lane with your girlfriend support.
You would know, because you are you still, wait, you play League, don't you?
Not really often. I used to play it more.
Then he learned to love himself.
You learned to,
Yeah, same here. I cut myself off back in like 2018.
you got out of there. I'm so proud for you.
Yeah, I remember I just like, before I hit rematch, I just stopped and was like, wait, is this fun?
Am I actually having fun playing this game, or am I
Yeah, it's like,
gaslighting myself into believing I am?
Exactly. It's like, I just stopped and remembered I had like a whole backlog on Steam, and I'm like, is this really how I want to spend all my time playing video games? Just rematching and
The
hoping
endless cycle.
there's a 1-9 chance I enjoy myself.
There's other games you could play instead of League.
Exactly.
Like Overwatch.
No!
Oh, I never touched Overwatch. I saw Blizzard at the front and said that was a big red flag. So I was like, nope.
No.
I'll stick with Team Fortress 2, thank you very much.
He raked through his bangs
A
again.
good ending.
A sure sign of
good-
discomfort. I've never played Team Fortress 2.
Oh, I should get you in sometime. That's gateway drug I'm happy to get people into.
Ah, I've seen all the memes of it. There's so many memes.
Oh yes, community is strong with this one.
Maybe one day I'll play it. I mean,
Maybe
not
maybe
exactly. At least not according to the triangle theory. Commitment and intimacy are things we have to actively decide to provide. But passion, that's something far outside our control. If you don't have all three, you don't have true love. He took a moment to digest the observation. Suddenly, he slammed his palm down on the table.
Oh.
You did a very much stronger, like, bonk than me. Suddenly, he slammed his palm down on the table, startling the pair of students at the next table over. Ah! Ah!
See, this is why I prefer computers to people. Coding is predictable. You give certain input, you'll get a certain output every time. None of this vague hit or miss stuff.
Like, I don't understand you.
Oh, I thought he was in the middle lane in League.
If only there was some easier way to control love through like a set number of choices.
Well, there is a way to control it in game.
Yeah, that's what I was referring to.
Ah. Yeah, it's called looking up a guide with all the answers.
Have you heard of visual novels?
I smirked at him.
Tone.
He sounded like a little kid throwing a temper tantrum. It was amusing and oddly charming at the same time. Maybe it was just nice to see him let go a little bit.
Damn, I love my men toxic.
I love my toxic men.
A little bit of anger.
I can't believe you actually wish humans were lines of code.
I don't really. I just wish they were predictable.
But then that's boring. If it's any consolation, I don't like it either. He looked me in the eyes, but quickly looked away. We sat there for a long, awkward moment. It seemed there were unspoken words he'd left hanging in the air. We tried to continue the conversation from there, but he seemed to be growing more and more distracted by the noise around us, and he kept yawning and rubbing his eyes, as though he might fall asleep right there on the table at any moment. I felt self-conscious for a moment, worrying I'd bored him. We can stop here for today if you want.
That might be for the best. I should probably get going anyway.
Yeah, she's like, I know it should get a little salty, so maybe we should stop here.
He wishes he was gaming right now.
I'm just gonna Alt F4 out of this conversation.
Hit that pause menu and re-queue.
I felt a selfish pain in my heart. I didn't want to stop talking altogether. Desperate, I decided to make a play. How about this? Oh, girl, you gotta stop. Stop while you're ahead.
Oh my gosh. Don't do it.
He looked horrified when I touched his laptop, like it was a sacred artifact, and I had defiled. I set it gently down in front of him. Don't touch the laptop.
You got between him and his game.
You
How
wanted to
dare
show
you.
me some of your work, didn't you? Ethan's eyes widened in shock and utter disbelief, surprised I'd asked him about his work. I figured if we talked about something he liked for a while, he'd be willing to stick around a little longer. Now quit while you're ahead, Aria. Quit while you're ahead. I didn't want our afternoon together to end there. I'm gonna reread that. I didn't want our afternoon together to end. There was something utterly charming about his natural curiosity and his hard, factual approach to love. I think you need to stop.
He plays League, take the L.
He's what's the word? You're not respecting his boundaries right now. There was something pure about it, like he could only speak analytically on the matter for lack of experience. It was non-threatening in a refreshing way.
Did I say that?
Well, I might have just assumed. Is that too forward?
Oh, it's not that. I was just worried I had forgotten something. Let me grab my USB real quick.
Looks like he chilled out a little bit. I thought he was gonna go over the deep end over his laptop. Ethan retrieved the storage device from his jacket and plugged into the laptop. As he opened it, I saw a logo that read Republic in Games, and in less than 5 seconds, it reached the desktop.
So this is what I've been working on most recently. Just a silly little game, but I wanted to do something for me in my spare time.
He's a game developer.
And this is the webpage I've been designing for a friend. That's going to take a lot more time. I'll get back to it eventually. Oh, and this.
He spoke of feverish excitement, and the more he spoke, the more I found myself attracted to him. His voice, his innocent expressions, his hair, everything. I couldn't help but wonder if he felt something similar for me. Surely the fact he was opening up about his world to me was a good sign. And now, here's what I really wanted to show you. Oh, that's not me!
Hey! That's my life!
I'm sorry!
She's got so many anime boys, she's becoming an anime boy.
I'm becoming the anime boy myself.
Oh my gosh, the disease.
Spreading.
The testosterone is
now-
spreading.
Here's what I really wanted to show you. Hey, Misa.
Who's Misa? Misa?
Oh no. Oh no!
From Death Note?
Mikasa?
Mikasa. Yeah, it's a big body pillow with Mikasa.
Oh, a
This is
voice
my
spoke for
waifu.
the laptop speakers. Oh wait, isn't his waifu in the computer?
Oh, okay.
Should I be
It's
Misa
just a
or
very
say, or
loose
should,
photo of
Misa.
Mikasa.
should be Sabla? He hasn't said something for a while.
Oh yeah, I haven't voiced anything yet. Okay.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's from the computer, so maybe robot, but it's like,
Hello, Ethan. How can I help?
Oh my gosh, you're too good at that.
Wow.
There you go.
thank you.
It was scary how you were so good at that. Whoa, is she like an AI assistant or something? That's so cool.
Please, Misa is more than just an AI. Or at least that's the hoop I'm shooting at. She's the ideal companion for anyone who works from home, or has trouble talking to other people.
Oh, he's making the waifu
Would you like me
assistants.
to pull up that one website you like so much?
No, stop. Neither.
Oh my gosh, you sound, what is that? What you say? You sound like, that pet game. What is that? I have it. Hinito Pet. You sound like the
yeah.
voice on there.
That game, yeah.
I never heard about one. What's that one like?
I haven't played it, but I've seen clips of it, and you sound, the voice for the AI thing on there sounds exactly like how you did it.
You might have to name me later. That's not. I've never heard that thing before.
I'll show you after the stream. Hi, Michi! I think
Hi,
we got set up
Michi.
on Ethan's route by accident. Alright. He's a toxic gamer.
He's a toxic gamer with an AI girlfriend.
Yeah. He drifted off for a moment, and I felt a pang in my heart. I wished I could cure his loneliness. My stream died. Oh
What?
That's not surprising.
Oh, whew. Not your stream.
no!
Oh, there, Michi's stream died.
Michi's stream
Okay.
died, not your stream.
I just heard my stream down. I was like, oh no. Alright. You can even tailor her personality to your preference. Speaking of, Misa, you know I hate it when you use that stiff, formal voice.
Well, excuse me, princess.
That scares me a little bit. So
Why
good.
are you scared, Leafuchii? I will not hurt you.
I've played too many horror games.
Ugh, Ethan, you can be so demanding. Fine. This should be the one I used
Oh my
yesterday.
god.
Does that like
Jesus.
work for you?
Oh my gosh. It is so good.
Ah,
It
much
is.
better.
Also, what you missed basically is, we were talking about like our opinions on love and stuff, and Ethan got a little tilted about that because he didn't really agree with us. So we ended up trying to talk about like his gaming stuff instead to maybe not make him feel a little bit better. She sounds almost like a real person. Oh, absolutely.
I'm right here, you know.
She's pretty cool, huh?
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool, right?
I'm currently working on a virtual avatar mode for her. Soon she'll be so much more than just a voice.
I will be the next Hatsune Miku.
Oh.
Gonna be a cute anime girl.
Suck it, Kagame Rin and Len.
Oh no, I love
Aria, could you
I
step into
love
this booth real
Kagame Rin.
I like him too. That's like one of the few Vocaloids I still remember the names of.
A virtual avatar? How will that work? Wait till be just like me. He blushed and cleared his throat.
Well, think of it this way. You get to focus on your work, while Misa will handle all the minute tasks with predictive efficiency. By studying your routine, she learns and evolves, meeting your expectations based on certain conditions.
So, a predictable, controllable relationship, in other words. He blushed even deeper. He's like, you're making me talk about my anime wife. I'm so blushy.
You look lonely, Ethan.
Yeah, something like that. Even with this feature we'd like to call the premonition eye. Premonition eye!
Aye!
Make Misa stand out from the rest.
Aye, aye, Captain!
The
I
premonition-
can't hear you.
Aye, aye, Captain!
Oh.
Sorry, that's a little over my head. Just gotta remember, we're a normie here.
Right,
Maybe
right.
a
we're-
demo of the prototype would help. Let me just...
Ethan, I'm like so sorry to interrupt you, but you're scheduled for a coding meetup soon.
Oh, crap. I almost forgot about that.
I read the calendar notification Misa had put on the screen. Hackathon?
Yeah, we're pretty close to a major breakthrough, so we plan to meet and brainstorm solutions.
That didn't really answer my implied question, but I was too embarrassed to admit outright that I had no idea what a hackathon was supposed to be. Yes, go follow me, Over love. Oh, I see. That sounds like work. It always seemed to be work with him. I was starting to think he never slowed down. Well, you look at those eye bags. You think that boy's sleeping? No.
No, he's on his 5th monster.
Yep, all work and no play makes Jack, well, me.
Should I initiate tracking protocol, Ethan?
No, wait, stop. Go to sleep. Sorry, but we'll have to stop here, probably for the best, too, as I fear I may be I've been boring the hell out of you with my computer talk.
Nerd.
Nerd!
Nerd.
Hey!
Even Misa say he's a nerd.
Be more predictable, please.
There was that fidgeting with his bangs again. It was such an endearing gesture. I couldn't help but smile at him. Not at all. I think you're really interesting. He stared down at the floor, blushing.
Well, I'm glad you had a decent time.
He pulled his hood on, obscuring his face from view, like when we'd first met. He took his laptop and tucked it away neatly in his bag. Of course, I'm sorry. Took up so much of your time. Of course, I'm sorry. I took up most. I keep reading that wrong. Of course, I'm sorry. I took up so much of your day, though. I bet you'd love to have prepared more before the meeting.
Oh, well, it's alright.
It did not sound all right.
That's Morgan Freeman's voice right there. It did not sound alright.
Did not
It does
sound
not sound
alright.
alright.
Still,
Well, if you feel that guilty about it.
he rocked back and forth on the balls of his feet. What? What? What are you laughing
Something
about?
funny about the balls on your feet.
Well, I
Kaylee,
read
you
that.
don't have those?
Yeah.
I read
Must
that
be a guy
differently.
then.
I'll say that much.
Oh my gosh.
I am an adult.
Oh, how do you know balls in our feet run my family?
The balls of his feet, not the other way, not the other
Yeah, I was
ones.
thinking like, yeah, rocking on the balls of his feet. Yeah, that'd be a good thing to rock on.
A moment. Looking like a kid about to ask his mom for seconds on dessert.
Maybe you could treat me to a coffee sometime in the near future.
Or you could get some sleep like a normal person.
Oh!
Oh, burn!
It's
That's
shot
not
him the
gonna
normie.
Hey, no promises.
We shared a laugh followed by an awkward silence, neither of us really wanting to leave. Oh, how about we trade line contacts? That way, I don't have to guess when and where to find you. We can just go whenever. Getting those,
Really Japanese.
they're very
Yeah, only
Japanese.
Japan uses line.
Yeah, I mean, I use line as being in Japan, but I'm not used to seeing it in media. Are you certain?
You know all about the Japan
I know
world.
all the stamps.
Oshinoko is the only thing I've seen that uses line as in casual conversation.
I feel like they talk about it in most animes whenever like they're talking with each other or something like that.
We'll use it in like dramas and stuff, like live action stuff. They'll say like, "Oh, give me your line."
Mm.
Hmm.
He always seems so
They'll be like the
surprised. Was it hard to believe I wanted to spend more time with him? Like I said, I'd rather not leave our next encounter to chance. Cautiously, he took his phone out of his pocket and handed it to me. He's like, I've never had a girl ask for my contact before.
I never had a female.
As though it were a snake that might bite. I smiled at him and entered my contact information.
What am I to you? Spaghetti code?
Go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.
Something about you, Misa.
Awesome. I just like close the laptop. Like, awesome. Well then. Oh, they're right.
I heard the beep beep beep.
I just like fade out of them.
As soon as he cut out of sight, I felt my phone buzz.
Try not to miss me too much, Ethan.
How bold of you! How bold of you to assume I'd miss you.
That was fast, man. That guy was typing before he left.
I grinned. He was so shy and awkward in person, but give the kid a keyboard and his confidence was unshakable. He's a typer. Well, that's also like me. I'm more I type more than I join calls.
We know.
Eh.
Honestly, kind of same. I come up with a lot more clever puns if I can type it out instead of having to say it on the spot.
You have to think about your puns.
A coordinated strike, if you will.
I
Let him
sighed.
cook.
Just another thing to like about him. Yeah, I know you know, Michi. Just don't work too hard. There is such a thing. Michi's just like, call with me. I want to chat.
Always.
You do join sometimes when I tag you though. Yeah, I have to be personally invited.
It's okay, I'm the same.
Social anxiety be damned.
It is tough. Having social anxiety is tough.
Oh, it's not social anxiety for me. I just don't like talking to people.
I am a lot more quiet in person.
I can't really join things unless someone invites me.
Like a vampire.
Imagine being
Like a
social.
lurker.
At least I talk more than you, Jojo. When you're in call, you go mute. You mute. Yeah, I noticed you're like the glue of your group. Like I was in like the call. I remember like the call you invited me into. The moment you like went to the bathroom, everybody just showed their introvert side when Michi was gone. Everyone was so shy without Michi there. I couldn't be sure if he took my words to heart or not, as he didn't text back. I just hoped he would find time for himself, and more selfishly, that he'd be willing to make a little more time for me soon. I can't even talk in long sentences. That's a mood right there. I learned nothing in class the next day. All I could think about was Ethan. What was he doing? Probably working. But he was taking care of himself? But was he taking care of himself? His AI Misa was super amazing, but she also took up so much of his time and energy that it seemed to be draining the life out of him. What's worse, she could never give any of it back the way a human companion could.
Speak for yourself.
Oh no, she hacked into her phone.
Oh no, she's in my phone! Get out of my
Hacked into
phone!
a brain chip.
I cringed. I'd never been the jealous type, yet here I was, getting all worked up over some computer. She's all jealous of Misa.
Jealous of the AI girlfriend.
I didn't notice Serenity calling out to me as I packed my things until she pinched my ear softly. Ow! What was that? Alright, Kodiak, you be Serenity.
Oh, okay, all right.
Oh, calm down. I was just trying to get your coachla functioning again. Your what? Your cochlear?
Oh, cochlea.
Cochlea?
Oh,
Cochlea,
Yes,
okay.
Cochlea.
Co-
I studied biology. You gotta pronounce these things weird.
Ah, cochlea functioning again.
Huh? She rolled her eyes playfully.
As in, I'm trying to make sure you can hear me. I've been trying to get your attention for like 5 minutes now.
I'm sorry, I was in my own head. That might as well have been several years in Serenity time.
Get out of your head then.
I'm sorry. I'm
You should
sorry.
be.
Well, what do you want?
We've got some free time, and I was thinking we could go grab lunch, but
Oh god,
Grab
it's
a lunch
Rally
box, that's it.
Cody again. Wait, is this...
yeah, oh.
Wait again? Is this something you've done before, Kodiak?
Yes, this was something that I had a lot of fun with last night.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. Daydreaming is rare for you. Makes me wonder what's going on your mind. What's on your mind?
She was grinning in that devilish way that she said she was about to torture me with a million questions. If I didn't change the subject fast, she claimed this is just what best friends did. I brushed it off, hoping she'd drop it. I would have thought you'd be bored of these trivial discussions by now. Being a big streaming star and all, she's a streamer.
Oh. How many views you got, huh?
How many
What's your
views
view
you-
count like?
How many views? How many subs?
What tiers are they?
How
Do
many-
they tier 3?
Do you have tier 3 subs?
How many mods you got?
Me.
Oh, quite the contrary. It makes me extra sensitive to juicy topics. I guess you could say I've developed a nose for news.
How many followers?
That said, allow me to venture a guess. Has my sweet little Aria fallen face first into a crush?
Just met the guy too. She nudged my shoulder. She may have been joking, but
Hell yeah, she did.
Hell yes, you did. Oh,
let's go. She nudged my shoulder. She may have been joking, but upon hearing her say it, it dawned on me. I do have a crush on Ethan, but I hadn't been doing a very good job of hiding it.
Majde, I knew it! You're crushing on someone.
Oh, she's the girl who wants all the tea. Give me all the tea, girl.
Give me the dirts.
he wants that T3 subscribers.
Keep your voice down, will you? The whole class doesn't have to know about it.
Oh, please, no one's paying attention.
I looked around. She's just like me for real. I just wanted all the tea, all the gossip. I looked around. She was right. Most of the class had already packed up and headed off to lunch. Yeah, there's nobody in this classroom.
It's empty. Like her view count.
Oh my gosh.
Anyway, I deserve a reward for figuring it out. My audience is easy to read, but you're a tough nut to crack, Miha.
Well, I'm sure your audience is all simps. Long before her popularity online blossomed, Serenity had always been a cheerful person. Her expressive nature made her a natural... Oh, thank you for the care package! Stretch! Time to drink my Wawa.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, I should probably get a drink too.
Yeah, you guys need to drink and stretch
Yes.
too.
Everyone
Been drinking
hydrate.
this whole time, baby.
Her expressive nature made her a natural success streaming on YouTube. She probably does do the hot tub streams.
Of course. So, can you reward me by spilling? Who are we looking at?
I hesitated. Saying it out loud made it so much more real. It raised the stakes somehow. Then the thought occurred to me. Considering Serenity's connections, she could know some interesting facts which would help me learn more about Ethan. So last week I met Ethan in the library during research hour.
Ethan? Like the brilliant hacker mastermind Ethan?
He's one of my tier 3 subs.
Yeah.
You know, I wouldn't doubt it.
He's a tier 3 and a mod.
If they were,
username is Nika Lover.
get that bag,
He actually
queen.
asked me for several voice samples not long ago.
Do you want to hear about this or not? Oh, that's me. Serenity bowed her head a bit in what was a rare display of humility for her. Right, so I talked briefly about the past couple of discussions we had together and shared my thoughts with Serenity.
Huh? He sounds like a pretty cool guy. Who would have thought with how quiet and glooming he always seems? He's always screaming about League.
He's not gloomy, he's just tired. Is that what they're calling it these days?
Yeah. Tomato. Point is, my girl's making moves. Way to go, Ari.
She cocked her hand on my shoulder and grinned. I couldn't help but sigh at her playful attempts to tease. So, I was wondering if you heard any interesting facts about him? You know, with your connections or whatever. I looked away, embarrassed to be asking at all. She put her hand to her mouth and thought about it for a moment.
Well, admittedly, I don't know much off the top of my head that you wouldn't already know, but he's pretty renowned online and on campus, so there's bound to be something if we dig deep enough.
Hey, I'm not asking you to find dirt on him or anything, just, something that you think will help me get to know him better.
Honey, he plays Melee, what do you expect?
He plays Melee, he bot lanes in League, he always says report for inting, no matter what happens.
I felt dread clutch my chest for a moment. It was very much like Serenity to take things too far in her enthusiasm. I didn't want to ruin everything by getting her all fired up. For a moment, I regretted opening my mouth. Probably as a VTuber model with a voice changer, or he just...
Nah, he wouldn't chill out for a model. He'd probably just get a PNG and a voice changer.
She didn't seem to notice my shifted mood. If anything, it's Misa who's the VTuber.
Well, hey, easy enough. I have a live stream scheduled later this week. I'll bring it up then.
I'm not a clown! Shadow, you're a clown!
Nah, you're not a clown. You're the whole damn circus.
No!
You're a cookie clown.
I like the cookie, but I don't like the clown.
You're a cookie clown nerd.
So mean.
So be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on the bell for notifications if you don't miss the action. So you don't miss the action.
You did not
I was
just
looking
say
away.
it.
I thought you were improving that.
Hell, you did not
Oh.
just say that in real life.
No, that's a. She said that IRL.
I was looking at my phone for a minute. I thought you were improv, and I look up. I was like, oh no, that's an actual line.
I rolled my eyes. She didn't have an off switch. Honestly,
Actual dialogue.
that was probably why she was so successful.
Oh god, imagine she says poggers in public.
Poggers!
Plugging wherever she can.
When have I ever missed one of your streams?
There was that time junior year.
Oh, she took that personally.
Oh, she holds grudges on stream attendance.
That was
Oh, she is
one
a streamer
time,
then.
and I had
Oh.
food poisoning.
You could have put me on in the background. My voice could have soothed you through the dry heaves.
You are terminally ridiculous. But anyway, do you think your fans would know something other than random rumors and gossip?
Miha, truth and rumors aren't that far apart. It's all about critical thinking and investigating your leads. Something useful is bound to come up.
Oh, hello.
Whoa!
What? Okay, where you come from?
That was
mine.
quick.
Such
Should've
an anime
mine.
boy.
It was
This
me.
is all
I'm
going all over the
interesting.
place.
No, that's unfair.
So wait, I guess, Sableye, do you think you could do a voice for him? Since you haven't got a guy yet.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know. I'm not
unfair.
sure. I don't know how I'll be able to top Misa, but I'll do my best.
It should have been me, not him.
You're so,
It should be Misa, not him.
you're so jealous.
all right. Let me see what I can do for this guy. Apologies for the interruption, ladies, but did I overhear you talking about my guy Ethan?
Oh no, he sounds hot.
You did so good at it.
Oh no, I actually sound attractive.
Wait, my guy.
That was still Silver. Last name Sterling. Silver Sterling. Why is that your
Oh,
name? That's gotta be a fake name.
You know he dyes his hair.
The carpet doesn't match the drapes.
He's got silver all over him. He's just trying to play that up.
Yes, as in Sterling Enterprises. That overinflated multinational conglomerate with interests in various industries with benign and dubious all around the world. Those are some big words.
I went to college. I gotta know these things.
So what if we were?
Poor Kodiak.
Hey.
I'm
like
sure your
that
guy
character,
will. Sure, your guy will come back.
This time I'm the white-haired anime boy, Kodiak.
No.
It is me.
You can't win them all, Kodiak.
I can't. I was even gonna say, if there's a white-haired character, I'm calling dibs.
Settle for dibs ice cream, because this one's mine.
I'm
Damn.
the one who wins.
You're the one
I'm the
who
one who wins.
wins.
All right. I've known Ethan for quite some time. He can be a very slippery guy. Careful enough not to leave unnecessary tracks of his engagements online, and certainly not one to stay in one spot for too long. Surely you can imagine how a trivial task can be for him to erase whatever info he desires, yes?
Ooh, that is Silver Sterling. That is his name.
It's Scott Sterling.
I mean, something's bound to slip through the cracks sooner or later, right? Especially considering he spends most of his waking life on the internet.
Yeah, plus I find it hard to believe that someone so popular has time to scrub himself from every other corner of the internet.
Oh, he
could've-
browses in incognito mode. He knows what's up.
I could have had that, but she went for the nerd.
Yeah, she likes her men with Cheeto dust on their fingers.
Oh, that was very loud.
That was loud.
Oh, wait, did you hear that?
No, that's there's a bit of thunder outside. Hopefully my stream does not die.
Oh, I just like popped a knuckle. I didn't know if you heard that.
No, there was thunder outside my house.
Oh,
Yeah,
I felt like
thunder.
I felt like was my hand too close to the mic for that? Because I just popped one knuckle and you were suddenly like, wow, that was loud.
A sugar daddy. He's very pretty. Also, did you say this line, Kodiak?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
If he's left so many as a if he's left so much as a message board post online, my fans are sure to find it.
Why are you letting your fans just stalk people?
I mean, it's outside of our control. They're gonna stalk either way. Whatever makes their queen happy, you know?
I guess.
Well, I hope you cope well with disappointment. That's all I can say.
She scowled at him.
I hope your mom copes well with disappointment.
Oh.
Ooh.
Whoa, down, girl.
He's working on a whole AI. You can't make something like that in a vacuum. He's got to have tried to get help on Reddit or something, right? Oh, girl, you are a normie.
Oh, you can say you can't say YouTube, but you can say Reddit.
Redditor.
Oh yeah, help on Reddit.
Help on Reddit.
Heaven's sake, the man uses a public Wi-Fi connection every day. Silver shook his head, looking smug. God, I wanted to punch him right in his perfectly straight, impossibly white teeth.
I think you mean Silver, Chief. I had them replaced with Silver.
Beyond brand.
Gotta be on
Chips.
brand, you know? Don't ask me what my name was before I changed it.
Russell.
His real name is Russell.
Yeah, Russell. There's so much more he can do than merely program a glorified calendar app. He's a master of cybersecurity, one of the most talented white hat hackers I've ever met.
Oh. Alright.
Jeez, man, you wanna be his girlfriend?
I didn't read the middle word there for the first time I read that. I was like, whoa, okay.
Wait, what did you think was said?
Jeez.
Just white.
One of the
There's
best
more than one
white
love triangle
hackers.
going on here. Although it's true, it is very time-consuming maintaining his anonymity on top of his work. He rarely has a chance to leave his desk. Really, the fact you happen to meet him and talk to him not once but twice is nothing short of a miracle. If I were you, I would take it for what it is and leave it at that.
He closed his eyes and wore a proud, confident smile. He's so smug. He's a smug boy. Looking like
Watch
an
me
older
raise my
brother,
nose in the air.
lavishing praise on the sibling. Well, you seem to know him pretty well.
Of course. A company like mine, that's Sterling Heights, by the way.
We all know what it is, you weirdo.
Bitch. A company like mine stores yottabytes upon yottabytes of crucial data on so many people that it wouldn't just be a matter of personal safety if our servers were hacked. It could mean the safety of the world.
Whore.
Oh my god! Don't
Shady?
fight! What's a yottabyte? He rambled right over me.
Actually,
Actually.
as such, I could have only where'd that go? As such, I could have only the best of the best cybersecurity team on the job. I've known Ethan for a long time, so not only do I know that professionally he's impeccable at what he does, personally, I would trust him with my own life. Not the
Serenity?
inheritance, though, that's all mine.
That's all for Silver.
I bet you shower with 5 in 1.
Oh my, oh
Why,
my
yes,
gosh.
5 women, 1 me.
Oh my. Serenity and I were stunned by the revelation.
But wait, did I hear that right? Did you just say you have Ethan working for you?
Mind your business, skank. And he is a dear friend of mine, yes. Very good. You can get better at listening.
Stop fighting!
It's not fighting, it's passive aggressive. They can't the first person to actually bring it up is gonna be the bad guy.
Did someone say
Yeah.
listening? No one's better at listening than I am!
I bet you dye your hair.
I bet you dye your hair!
Everyone.
I suppose I did. Technically.
Dye your hair?
You dyed your hair! I don't
Excellent,
think
no.
that mint is natural. Layla, our classmate, had apparently overheard us. As usual, if a conversation is happening in public, Layla invited herself right in. Her friend Tanner tailed her, as he always did. You don't believe me? Okay, watch. She scrunched up her face in extreme concentration before her eyes flew up once more. You have this super genius hacker Ethan working for you at your super famous organization!
Oh, you are good.
I know!
She didn't do anything impressive. She just repeated what you said a second ago.
Shut up. Anyway, I guess all that's pretty cool.
Next time, be original.
You be original.
Pretty cool? Are we still talking about one of the greatest tech minds to ever grace the corridors of my halls? I mean, these halls? In collaboration with one of the fastest growing organizations in the country?
Yes, like I said, pretty cool.
We are at the cutting edge of technology. We are the future.
I am the future. What does your organization even do? Silver scoffed and waved his hand dismissively.
I assure you, we are much more than pretty cool.
Okay, you're pretty tacky then. I'm sure you are, whatever you say. Silver gaped at her speechless. Oh, another person for Yuki!
Is this me? Am I up?
Yes, you can be Tanner.
Okay. Come on, Lila. Or Layla. Whatever your name is. You don't have to indulge this guy. Let's hit the cafeteria already.
Oh my gosh, like, you're cringe pretty dum-dum.
Wow.
Wait, hold on. Why don't I treat you to something?
You don't have to go for the trouble. Tanner and I are going for a quick one.
Yeah, pal, so beat it.
Fucking Betty's quick.
Ooh.
I must insist. Besides, the cafeteria is beneath us. Well, some of us.
He looked at Tanner pointedly, who glared back.
I'll take you anywhere you desire. Cost is no object. Please, just say the word and we shall be on our way.
Okay. I'd like to go to the cafeteria.
Ah!
What the fuck?
Oh. We all laughed, except Silver, who looked defeated. Like, how dare you?
Come on, Layla. Let's ditch him.
Yeah, bye!
Let's bitch him and hitch him.
He grabbed Layla's arm and began to pull her toward the exit. Silver's eyes widened, and he rushed after them. Oh, he had murdered his ass.
Oh.
All right, we'll go to the cafeteria. However, you must come to a location of my own choosing next. I will not take no for an answer.
What, like a date? No way, pal.
Whatever, we can go wherever you want next time, but right now, Mama's hungry. So, can we please get to the cafeteria already? I'm hungry.
Layla, you can't be serious.
I'm hungry. Serious as a heart attack. I'm starving.
No, I meant...
Brilliant. For you, my dear, only the finest cuisine, the most expensive wine and sophisticated atmosphere will suffice. You shall shine like a diamond. No, like the very stars of the night skies by my side.
Is it just me, or are those two fit like a glove? Do those two fit like a glove?
Those two fit like a glove. I don't know if it's possible for two people to be more different.
I mean, maybe personality-wise, but they both say exactly what they want, which is hard sometimes.
You do the same thing, Serenity.
Last time I checked, didn't ask for your input.
Well, you're getting it anyway. Tell me about it. But it seems it's still pretty easy for things to get lost in translation regardless.
Ari, there's nothing stopping you from doing the same, you know.
Huh?
You know, with Ethan.
Oh, right. I know, but I don't want to come across as distracting. You should have seen him back at the cyber cafe. Obviously, he's sleep deprived.
Just don't talk during his sleep match and you'll be fine, Kay? Even more reason for you to check up on him before the poor guy works himself to death. I remember when I hit my first 1 million views.
She got a million views. Oh my gosh.
Did it involve
Yeah.
exercise of any kind?
Exercise or hot tub streams?
Maybe both. The Ring Fit was very popular back then.
Oh.
I was so excited. I was like a content machine. We're talking 2 videos a week. If my mom hadn't seen what my kitchen looked like when she came to visit, I don't think I would have been able to stop. It was a lot of cup noodles. It sounds silly.
So many cup noodles.
Rock came
some-
over and was like, why does it smell like a gym in here?
Don't just hunched over like a gremlin eating cup noodles.
Like, don't ask. I'm making content.
I need the views, Mom. I need the views.
Get out of my room, Mom!
Get out of my room, I'm
It sound-
streaming.
It sounds silly, but sometimes something as simple as making sure he ate makes a world of difference, you know?
That's different. She's your mom. It's not really my place to. I trailed off, running out of steam. Everything I thought to say just sounded like a lame excuse.
Ari, talk to him. Say you'll do it.
But I'm shy.
I don't
Serious
really care.
didn't suit Serenity's goofy face, but I had no choice but to accept. Okay.
Nice. That kind of bravery deserves a reward. Lunch is on me. It's McDonald's.
He's got an incentive with her.
Beats, give me a fry.
Level 3 hype train, I'll take you to lunch.
She grabbed me by the hand and dragged me down the hall toward the cafeteria. I smiled in spite of myself. It was nice to have someone in my corner, even if she was the
10,000
pushiest
bits.
person alive.
10,000 bits and I'll give you dinner.
No.
I got that golden kappa train.
It was drizzling that night. The rain drops on the rooftops, and the light gusts of wind against the window panes blended in harmony to give birth to a soothing melody. Perfect reading weather. I took the chance and decided to catch up with the marketing lesson I'd mostly ignored earlier. The rain picked up a bit when I was done, and as if by some invisible force of attraction, the comfort of my bed called to me. Oh, it's time to sleep.
It's time to sleep.
Time to sleep. I felt like a
And keep
child
another game of
answering.
Dota.
I felt like a child answering that call, but there was still something I had to do before I could end my day in peace.
Gotta end on a win.
Mm-hmm.
And
For a
then the
moment,
dub.
for a moment, I wondered if calling or texting was a better approach. He could be working on Misa or this next grand project or in another meeting with his coding team. Just do it! Just do it!
Just do it.
Last thing I'd want is to get in the way of his work. Not after seeing firsthand how passionate he was about it. I figured texting would be less pushy. But to write, I think for Ethan, something simple would be best. Something straight to the point. Hey Ethan, it's Aria. Hope you had a fruitful day. Are you free to chat right now? I proofread for errors and thought for a while, was fruitful too cringe? I don't think many people would say, I hope you have a fruitful day.
If the fruit starts cringing, I'd probably throw it away.
Yeah.
Before hitting the delivery button, my shoulders were so tight, I felt it through my whole body. I wasn't sure. I wanted to see what he'd say, but couldn't seem to put the phone down. I felt foolish staring at the phone screen 3 minutes straight, anticipating an early response. Well, she got it bad. Of course, he wouldn't reply immediately. That was the entire reason I opted against calling. So instead of anxiously waiting, I decided to check out Serenity's YouTube channel. Let's see what she does.
Ooh.
I love a man with a big wave bird controller.
Oh my god. I spent close to an hour revisiting my favorite content, but kept switching back to my messaging app in case I'd somehow missed the notification of his reply. Still nothing. Why don't you answer me? It's been like 1 minute. I checked the time, 10 till 10. That's way past my usual bedtime. I suppose I could wait till the 10th hour mark before calling it a day.
I sent you my fruit. Please respond.
I sent you my fruit. Please respond. Oh my gosh. I asked if you had a fruitful day. Please answer me. Dejected, I admitted defeat and plugged my phone in by my bedside. When suddenly, my phone buzzed.
Are you talking to my man?
Risa scares me. I held my breath as I opened his message.
Hey, Aria. Sure, we can chat. I have some time now. Yeah, I'd rather not say much about my day. It's been super exhausting. Sorry for the delayed response. Your text kind of caught me at a bad time. Had to wrap up some systems for the project.
You're damn right, he wrapped up my system.
Misa, go to sleep!
Risa never sleeps. As I feared, he was busy with work. My hand rapidly reaches for the keyboard, keying in my thoughts at the moment. I understand. Had a feeling that'd be the case. Have you managed to get some rest though? Work is important, but so is your health, you know? I know he would call me his mom.
You sound like my mom. Ethan, you know how a sick man can... No, wait, hold on. Ethan, you do know a sick man can do no work, don't you? She used to say. Don't worry about me. I'll be fine. I've been doing this for a long time now.
He doesn't need sleep. He needs
That's not
answers.
reassuring. That is not a reassuring response.
I frowned. That was all well and good, but for someone that had been doing it for so long, I would have expected he'd have a better coping strategy in place by now.
I'll be right back.
Oh, goodbye.
Right.
Until you come back. Well, I couldn't help it. Both in the library and the cafe, you seemed like you'd been up for days and was giving off subtle cues of sleep deprivation. Don't you think you might have done it for too long this time?
And I thought I hit it well during our study sessions.
Now it's very obvious.
Can't believe I've managed to drag yet another person into the list of those who worry about my well-being.
Another person? You gotta take care of yourself, boy! I feel a pang of jealousy in my chest.
My mom.
it's just his mom! Was there another woman?
A pretty smart guy and a close friend, the only one I feel comfortable with talking to AFK. His name is Silver. We go to
we just were talking to him.
He takes marketing lessons, something about fostering his business ideals.
I know they were colleagues, but was surprised when Ethan called him a close friend. Silver Sterling, right?
Oh, you've met already? I didn't know you take marketing lessons. I thought you were a psychology major.
Well, you can't exactly sell something if you don't understand what makes your targets tick. Your target audience tick. But that's besides the point. Silver told us that you're working for him now. Is it true? It took a little longer than usual for Ethan to respond. A few minutes before I'd been ready to go to sleep, but now I felt wide awake. I need answers.
Tisk. Should have known he'd go around telling people about it.
So it is true.
Well, yeah. Why would he lie about that? Believe it or not, the Misa project is funded by him. He even suggested some of her features.
Wow, color me surprised. There was a part of me that thought he was just messing with me because I mentioned you.
Well, wait, you were talking about me?
You talking smack? I blush, afraid I said something too much. I scrambled to text back and fixed it. I had just mentioned we'd hung out the other day. I'm shocked, really. The two of you are really different.
Ha! That's a nice way of saying he can be a little obnoxious. But when he's not running his mouth, he really is quite the unique thinker, and a great mind that strives for perfection with every turn. I can't help but admire him. I wish I could have that kind of pride in my own work.
You need confidence.
No.
Have confidence. You really deserve to. The way you talk, the way you're talking about him, he must be a really important friend.
Yeah, he understands my point of view and always pushes for excellence, whether it's himself and those around him. That's one major reason I decided to work together. That's the kind of attitude that turns grand ambitions into reality, you know?
Well, I guess I concede he's a decent guy. Still, it just doesn't feel right having only Silver for a friend. I think I'm going to introduce you to some of my friends. Starting with my Aria, you don't need to make him friends. Starting with my best friend. Don't tell her I said this or she'll get a big head, but she's really awesome. He can make friends on his own, Aria. He's a big boy.
Trust me, Silver is not the best friend. You could not call him a gold standard.
That's very true.
Yeah, see what you did there.
He needs more friends than just Silver and Misa. Misa's not even a person. Plus, maybe she could help him come out of his shell a little bit and branch out. There was another long pause between messages, so long that I almost wondered whether I should go to bed and just text him in the morning. Just before I was about to turn out the light, he texted again.
I don't think you have to go through the trouble.
Even back in the library, you said you wanted to try challenging yourself, right? To get outside your comfort. No, he's not. No, he's gonna be like, oh, now I regret saying that.
His introvert battery cannot handle it.
He can't handle it. I think this is one of those moments you say yes and agree to meet new people.
Yeah, you've got me there.
I have a duck friend on my head.
Alright, I'll try not to embarrass myself when the time comes.
Oh, don't worry, you'll do fine. You just have to talk like you do now.
Easy for you to say, but I'll try.
Great! I'll talk of her tomorrow. I promise it won't be a waste of your time. And you know, she could probably get some groundswell going for Misa's launch when the time comes. She's got this massive following on social media.
Maybe. Not gonna lie, the whole thing makes me so nervous I'm shaking a little, but you're right, the wall's got to come down sometime. Thank you, Aria.
It was only a string of characters, but for some reason, I felt all warm and happy inside. Reading the message, I wanted to do even more for him. That's enough, Aria! It's enough! Just to hear him share his gratitude again. She's just a good person. She just means well. Happy to help. Don't worry, we've got this. For now, I'm going to get some rest. It's pretty late. You should too, okay?
No promises.
You're not gonna go to sleep?
He's trying to yank him out of his gaming den.
Trying to bring him into the normie world.
Bring him out into natural light.
He'll burn!
That's why he wears the big jacket, so he doesn't see it, so he gets as little light on his body as possible.
I was so happy he agreed to my request, and I couldn't wait for tomorrow to come. I have to thank Serenity for pushing me to do this. It's all serenity. I can fix him.
Oh my gosh.
I thought about how he'd come. I thought about how he'd spoken about Silver. How it seems he saw more than just the surface of a person, but rather their desires and ideals. The very truth of who they were. He clearly admired Silver for being so forthright. Perhaps if I were to do the same and be honest with him and myself about how I felt, he'd admire me for it too. I was still wound up from the excitement of our talk, but soon the melody of the rain lulled me to sleep. I dreamed of what it might be like when we next spoke. Oh, what happened?
Yep. Aria's got the power to teleport.
Got the tower to teleport. I was just surprised because it was like, oh, the art changed.
Resting's done. Time to teleport to the cafeteria.
Serenity and I found some free time, so we scheduled a meetup at the school cafeteria. We occupied our usual seat by the windows, having dessert. Cake for her and a vanilla milkshake for me.
Like I'm totally back.
You came back
Just in
right,
time. Serenity's about to show up.
just in time for your character.
My
Serenity,
cue.
you're cute.
Your roll call.
Serenity was just about done telling me a funny story she read from her fans.
I mean, like, who does that?
Honestly, oh, I'm gonna turn down the music a little. Got loud again.
We're in the cafeteria. It's echoing off the walls.
It seems so. There we go. Honestly, your fans come up with the weirdest of stories sometimes. It's almost hard to believe that actually happened.
Yeah, they can be a pretty bad influence, but I know how to handle them. Oh, speaking of influences, I found something incredible last night thanks to this one rumor I heard.
What's the tea, girl?
Oh, you know I'm gonna spill.
Oh, and what's that?
Here, let me show you.
She leaned in closer, angling her phone in a way we can both view the screen as she navigated to a link she saved. She opened it to reveal a stunning piece of artwork. Depicting a woman standing on a leaf in the center of an ocean, her arms opened wide and the water spread out as far as the eye could see.
It's a leaflet.
It's a leaflet! Wow, this is amazing!
I know, I've always been interested in art growing up. Then there's my parents who used to take me to museums and cultural sites. Still, for some reason, this resonates with me to a deeper level, unlike anything I've seen before, you know?
I hear you. It's beautiful. Feels serene. Serene.
Don't say it.
I pouted. The one time I tried to be funny, she had to ruin it. It's his DeviantArt account.
I thought that was gonna be like her art tag, make some fan art.
It's so unfair though. The artist of this masterpiece has a channel, but only a handful of views.
Huh? How many are we talking about?
110, as in 110 total. Can you believe that?
And we all gotta start somewhere. That's small?
Sweet, naive Ari. You have no idea, do you? That's only like a tenth of the total I get for like an incredibly bad streaming day. This art deserves better, far better. I mean, just look at it. It's a complete injustice. I'm going to do something about it.
Gonna give him a shout out.
Yeah, give him a shout out.
Do something. What are you planning?
This art deserves to be seen by the wider audience, not gathering some dust with a meager 110 views. That's just insulting. So, I'm going to showcase this on my next stream.
Gonna ask for permission though?
No!
Watch it only get like 10 likes afterwards.
Oh.
Right?
What? For someone you don't even know? What if he turned out to be a total weirdo?
I just think an artist this talented deserves to be recognized.
She sighs and trails off as she gazed at me, begging me with her eyes to understand what she couldn't put into words. Well, are you sure it's what the artist would want at least?
Huh? What do you mean? They put content online, it only follows they wanted to gather some traffic, right? I mean, why put it there if that's not the case?
Well, what if they only wanted 110 people looking at it? Maybe they don't want 1 million views, or maybe they don't want the extra pressure of having a larger audience giving feedback. You know, Aria has a good point here.
Yeah, you know some people could be in his DMs asking for NSFW art.
Oh no!
Am I wrong? Am I wrong?
You're not wrong! That seemed to make her stop and think. She seemed to shrink up inside herself like a snail retreating into its shell.
Can you draw my character but as a horse?
Oh
I
no.
want to be a pigeon.
So there's this movie called Lion King, and I really like their design. So if you could just make like, I don't know, like a version where they're standing up on their back hind legs or something, you know, maybe give them more, maybe give them some more like human-like proportions, you know,
Oh
just crazy vibe.
I really like this Kovu guy.
Oh no!
A deep dive there.
But
Serenity, I know you're a kind person at heart, and you're only trying to do this to help, but you have to consider the artist's feelings too.
so we should just let it end like this? This art forever in the basement? Never to see the sun?
No, that's not what I mean. Actually, I think I have a plan you'd like.
Yeah, I love plans. Give me the deets.
Okay, so how about you use your links and connections to find you the artist of this art, and then we can confront him if they want extra exposure, or you could just, you know, like, DM them.
Just
Just
send them a
message them or,
DM.
like, put it
Just
in the
send in me a
comments.
DM. You don't have to go find them in person.
You don't have to go stalking them.
Don't have to go stalking them. You can just send them a DM.
Just message them.
I think they'd be a little
Damn.
freaked out if you showed up in person.
Damn,
That
I love this
way-
FNAF content. I should find Markiplier and ask him permission.
Is gonna call security on you. That way we can respect their boundaries and also negotiate some way of promoting their art. What do you say? Just DM them.
Respecting boundaries. Let's go find them in person.
Yeah, let's dox them.
Let's stalk them.
Let's dox into my millions of viewers.
You're so mature, Ari. It's no wonder psychology comes so easy to you.
Stop. It was nothing special.
It's just common sense.
It's just common sense, yes.
Oh, you're so cute, Miha.
Just send him a DM. You don't have to do all this.
Just leave a comment if anything.
Just leave a comment.
Seriously.
She pulled her phone out and began tinkering with the screen.
God, this reminds me when YouTube messaging was a thing.
Oh, yeah, I remember
that.
those days.
I'm glad it's gone, to be honest. Teenage me made some embarrassing posts.
Oh,
I'm
no.
glad it's gone because I never checked it and I would always get DMs.
I never checked the messages. Well, they made it so hard to find, too.
Yes, they did.
Yeah, like full menus on top of menus.
Like, you didn't just have a direct link to go look at your messages.
It really is a great idea. I'm going to access my channel, compose a message, caption the image, and send.
I felt so bad because there's like a person that wanted me for a role for a project, and then they sent it for the YouTube DMs, and I didn't see it for like a year.
Oh, no.
Something similar happened to me, but I was able to message them before it was too late. I think it was like a month.
I'm honestly glad some of my messages never went through. I'm honestly glad they were left unread or like not found at all.
Because you had some cringy young kid days.
teenage me might have written a poem for a female YouTuber
Oh,
at the time.
Oh no!
But it's lost in the void now, so it is gone forever.
Well, hopefully they didn't get to see it, or if anything,
I
they
think I
just.
still have it written around somewhere, but I'm not showing that to any of you.
It's okay, you don't have to.
You don't have to. Maybe a
just-
subscription goal, maybe.
Yeah, like when I get to 1 million subscribers, that'll gotta happen.
You'll
Yeah.
read your cringy poem.
Yeah. The problem is they're still active too, so if I did like eventually do that, that'd just be like a whole thing. I'd just be like, I just like implode on myself with social anxiety.
Oh no!
And then
Huh?
they hit you up and it's romance.
Oh, that was fast. What did you write?
Nothing much. Just asked where I could find the artist.
Trying to
And their
dox
social
him.
security number.
She showed the message and the image caption to me. It looked innocent enough. Mere seconds later, vibration hell in her phone as the replies swelled in constantly. She didn't seem at all bothered by the sudden influx of messages. She seemed almost bored by it, like she saw this kind of thing all the time. Until she swiped to one particular message, after which a manic grin spread over her face. Why couldn't you just DM him?
Because that's the easy way. Aria, I hope you're sitting down.
Just look at me.
Oh, hush. You know what I mean. You know what I meant. Anyway, you'll never believe it.
Oh, what does it say?
The artist is Michelangelo.
Excuse me?
Like the Ninja Turtle.
He's
Calling me shell-shocked.
Serenity was right. I was indeed surprised to think the artist behind such beautiful artwork was our school's very own Michelangelo, leader of the art club. Michelangelo the turtle. But Michelangelo.
Yes, you didn't know this. You did not know this dating sim had a crossover with TMNT.
What hasn't TMNT crossed with?
You know, fair point. We initially
To
agreed
make a
to the
joke, but
gathering.
I realized they did have a crossover like that.
They
Oh,
crossed her with the Power Rangers.
Yeah, they did.
go Turtle Rangers!
And I think they're also crossing over with Naruto as well.
Wait, Naruto?
Oh yeah, there was a little like
Yeah.
comic promoting that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they crossed over with like the DC universe. They crossed over with the Power Rangers. They crossed over with what else? What else was there? What else was there?
Oh my gosh,
Oh
they
yeah,
all
they
Batman.
crossed over with a brand of German pickles.
they have like almost as many collabs as Hatsune Miku.
Oh, that's something they haven't collaborated with. Turtles and Hatsune Miku.
They
Let's
haven't
see,
done
let's see
that
those
yet.
worlds
Yeah.
collide.
Let
Oh,
us see that
please.
happen. Let the turtles become idols.
Hatsune Michelangelo.
Give me my TMNT ooze colored green curry.
Oh no, we've already had the Sonic Curry. We initially agreed to the gathering with the purpose of picking out the right date to introduce Ethan to Serenity. However, seeing Serenity so enthusiastic and excited to meet Michelangelo, we decided to pay the art club a visit, hoping to find him there.
Michelangelo.
Like I fixed my mistake in time and no one noticed.
It's okay.
Most of the stools were empty when we arrived. We moved further in and at the far side we could hear someone muttering to themselves. Who wants to be Michelangelo?
I haven't voiced a man in a while.
Okay, cut
Can
it.
you
could
please
be-
make him sound like the? Can you please make him sound like the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle Michelangelo?
Oh, bet.
Do it,
Hell
do
yeah.
it.
No, not enough. It's missing something.
Serenity
Perfect.
rushed to get a better view at the voice behind the canvas. I was close behind.
He's
There.
yellow like Michelangelo too.
I thought Mike was orange.
It's got orange
Fuck,
on
you're
there.
right.
I mean, there's a little orange on the sleeves.
Yeah, it's good orange gradient. It's close enough.
Yeah. There sat a young man with dark chiseled features, making him look very much like a work of art himself. Fortunately, he was completely absorbed in his work and didn't notice us staring.
The vibrance is off, perhaps with more of the same tint here. Can I help you?
We both jumped a bit. Evidently, he had noticed us in spite of the fact that he still hadn't taken his eyes off the beautiful natural landscape he was painting. Now you gotta talk to yourself.
I'm talking to myself. Yes, I'm
Entertain us.
Entertain us.
One-man show. Yes, I'm Serenity, and my friend over there is Aria. We're looking for a certain leader of the artist club called Michelangelo.
He does kind of look like he'd be the human version of Mikey.
I can see it.
Yeah, I can see it.
Well, will this be a long discussion?
She pouted a bit. She was used to being played along with, but he clearly was in the mood for her game.
Potentially.
I see. Please, find a seat. I'll be with you in a moment.
He's got that Riz face.
He does got a
When
Riz
he-
face.
He looks maxing.
Mode activated.
He's trying.
They both kind of got a Riz face at each other.
It's like
Yeah,
it's a
maybe
dating
she's
sim or
out of your
something.
He turns back to the canvas. Serenity, however, did not move an inch. The painting leaves captivated her. She didn't have a full body, that's why. It took a few minutes for Michelangelo to be done. He put aside his canvas and the paintbrush, then gave us his full attention.
Okay, yes, I am Michelangelo. Are you two looking to join the art club?
As much as I'd love to draw, I can't join. I'm a pretty busy gal.
What a shame.
He looks at me with a raised brow, waiting for an answer, and I don't have nothing going on in my life. No, I'm just hanging out with her. I couldn't draw even if my life depended on it.
I see. Well then, you want some pizza?
Yeah, pizza! He began to turn back his painting.
Wait.
The way you said it was great. Wait. She moved closer to him and presented the work of art on her phone.
One of my fans dropped this online and I heard you're responsible for it? You did it, right?
Wait, someone posts his art without permission?
Apparently art theft.
Art
Oh,
theft.
fuck that, apparently.
Yes, this, I was exploring a new brush technique with this piece. What about it?
I really like it, and I was hoping you'll let me talk about it on my channel.
His eyes widened.
Oh, your channel?
Yes, with a huge following, we'll kick up those views in no time. I think your art is incredible, and a mere 110 views doesn't do it justice.
Let me
We'll be
pay you
getting
an
counts up.
Let me pay you an exposure.
Yeah, I'll pay you an exposure. Like, totally, that's how this works. We'll be getting counts up to 1 million, 10 million. You'll just have to leave everything to me.
I'm glad you like it so much.
I've got a little thing.
Nice.
Nice.
So?
Serenity reached out her hand to shake it on it.
But I must respectfully decline your request.
What? Why?
The audience I hope to reach and generate is more than just about numbers. It's about numbers. An audience that is more than the following, but those who can appreciate the emotions behind every created piece. That's not something you can just stumble across in the average viewer.
Watching Michelangelo talking about art with so much emotion reminded me of the passion component in the triangular theory of love. In order to be worthy of true love, must the parties be willing to commit as much passion to making it work as an artist, his creations. I read that kind of weird, but it's okay. Was this the way Ethan felt about Misa?
But don't you?
Sorry.
No, go.
Just that last line, what could have been said by Jar Jar Binks, and it would have been on canon.
Ah.
Is that how you feel about Misa?
Yeah, there you go. See. Yeah, sorry. But keep going.
No, you're good. But don't you want to be popular? I can make this art popular. I can make you popular.
A famous scholar once said, "Possession is one with loss."
Not about the views.
Master Splinter taught me that. The way I understand it, anything you possess, be it a high follower count or a truly special work of art, comes the loss of something else. I want to make sure that things I possess don't possess me back. Some of the most bitter artists in history didn't understand that once you have an audience, they think you owe them something.
Not wrong about that.
Yeah, that's
I
true.
say show feet.
Or show feet.
Show feet. When's the next hot tub stream?
I paid you 100 bits. Why aren't you showing your feet?
They think the art owes them something beyond what it was meant to express.
I'm your sub. Where's the feet? I'm your mod.
And that's half the problem. Art is my own. Art is not my own. It doesn't belong to anyone. It is merely a representation of the boundless beauty of... I know.
Okay, I make a lot of mistakes too.
Representation of the boundless beauty of nature and an imagination of it. I can't read.
Neither can I. Join the club.
Once the artist puts a piece out in the world, it doesn't even solely belong to them anymore.
Let me fix your art.
No!
Oh, jeez.
Let me fix it. I fixed it for you.
No, you never say that to an artist.
There you go. I changed it to be specifically appealing to me, and I referred to it as being fixed.
Retweet it and give me praise.
I fixed it. You're welcome.
All I wish to do is share the most beautiful of that representation to the world. Fame and popularity can often make us forget what is important to us, and more importantly, what's important to the craft.
I thought he made good sense and turned to Serenity to tell her we should take our leave, but her cheeks were pink and puffy, which told me she wasn't done yet. I sighed and settled into my chair. This is gonna take a while.
I can understand if you don't want to grow popular rapidly. Hell, I can act competent, but sometimes even my fans can get unbearably toxic. So much that I often question why I keep putting out content.
The 10 gifted subs reminds her.
Yeah, it's always the 10 gifted subs.
Mm-hmm.
But the feeling of being accepted, of having your work truly appreciated by people is so amazing. The subathons also help.
Yeah.
The joyful cries of fans soothing their troubled souls, seeing through tough moments in just a few minutes, connecting with people that way is the very spirit of art, if you ask me.
This is a word. This is a big word.
Cacophony.
Cacophony?
Thank you.
Word actually
Cacophony.
new.
A
He's
cacophony.
smart.
I'm
Oh, she is
smart.
smart.
I know big
Smarter
words.
You know a big word.
A cacophony of emotions bringing forth the most amazing pieces of art.
I heard that a famous sculptor once said that when he started his work on a piece of marble, the statue was actually already complete within it. He was just revealing it. Well, Michelangelo was looking at Serenity as if he knew this girl was a masterpiece in its inside. If he would only take the time to reveal her.
Oh, is this the ship?
Is this? Do they like each other?
Oh no, the streamer and her fan artist.
Oh.
I knew all that fan art would lead me closer to you.
What are you...
I see. You may be right. Maybe there is art in the chaos of a fan base. I'd like to explore this further, Serenity.
Yes?
It's just instead of becoming MC's love story, it became their love story, Serenity's love story.
It is no longer Aria's choice.
It's Serenity's choice.
I'd like to change my response to your prior proposition. If there is a chance we could discover a truly brilliant piece of art by having a little exposure, I'd like to take that chance. Will you help me with this? I'll give you an exposure.
I was
my
about to say, yes,
gosh.
she's very familiar with exposure.
Yes, let's do it. Let me see your big art brush.
Oh my god, Kayak. That's lewd.
Only give me a big enough canvas to work with.
They chatted to themselves for the rest of our visit. He wanted to know what she liked about his art, and she wanted to talk about logistics. Watching them, I couldn't help.
French girls.
You feel like one of your French girls. Watching them, I couldn't help but feel they would get along just fine, bonded by their mutual love of art. Way to steal our thunder.
But she rizzed up a Ninja Turtle, though. That's a W.
Did she riz up the Ninja Turtle, or did the Ninja Turtle riz up her?
I think
They
the
rizzed
Ninja
up
Turtle
each
rizzed
other.
her.
Oh, yeah. I was gonna say maybe they rizzed up each other.
Tonight I dine on turtle soup.
Oh. I didn't want to interrupt, so I sent Ethan a quick message informing him there would be a delay for a date to introduce him to Serenity. Serenity's trying to get a date herself. Trying to get some... Shockingly, a mere seconds later, I got a response from him.
Trying to get some fan art.
I see. That's a shame.
Such a shame.
Hopefully she has a lewd tag.
Oh.
Probably.
As it turns out, I'll be heading out to present information on a Misa project to Silver this weekend. Seeing how interested you are about this project, I thought we'll head there together. That is, if you're free.
Leave that bitch out of this.
Oh my god, it always surprises
Serenity
me.
lust.
Are you certain he won't mind my being here?
Honestly, there's nothing to worry about. Silver is not the kind of person to bother, I assure you.
He may not be.
Misa, gotta sleep!
Misa cannot be silenced. Well, if you say so. I took a deep breath.
Hold it!
Yeah, hold it. You're in front of a gamer.
Aria, breathe!
Aria's choke more
And
like
tried my utmost to remain calm as we waited for Silver to arrive. The grandness of the estate we found ourselves in made me extremely nervous. Sophisticated artwork, expensive furniture, bright chandeliers. It was so luxurious. It felt like we'd stepped into another world entirely. Also, if anyone's getting tired, let me know.
It's getting pretty close, but I can go for like another half hour.
Okay. I said this is a demo, so I don't know how long this demo's gonna be, but we'll see.
Yeah, just see if you find a good break point at one point.
Ethan notices the amazement in my eyes and chuckled. And chucked. What?
No need to pout. It's just refreshing seeing how impressed you are. That's gonna make Silver's day.
Is that so? Perhaps I ought to restrain myself, then. If his ego gets any bigger, it might not fit through the door.
Poor Silver. If only he'd listen to me, he won't be so misunderstood.
It's been a while since I seen him, and I forgot how punchable he looks. Don't punch Ethan! Oh,
Yeah, he can. He's gonna flame the support from not protecting him.
Okay, I'll stretch! Ethan, you know you'd lose in a fight.
No, I've been maxing out my decks. I think I'll be okay.
He's got that pot of greed.
He throws one punch, he's like, ow, carpal tunnel!
Listen to you? What do you mean? Before he could answer, Silver had thrown open the door and announced himself to the world. Oh, he
Is
made
this a
it.
door? Yeet!
Yeet!
Yeet! Yeet the door!
Bird meme.
Yeet! He threw open the door, like he just grabs it, chucks it out of the way. Alright. Ethan, my guy, where are you?
Oh, I got
Okay.
Oh, got
Wow, he
pixelated.
flustered,
got a
he
little
flustered so much he
pixelated
lowered his
there.
resolution.
He went to
Your voice down, I'm
240p.
right here.
quality went a little, changed a little there.
He's blushing all over now.
Silver
Oh, no,
immediately
my
turned.
textures.
Silver immediately turned around to the source of the voice.
Ah, there you. Oh.
Oh, are you surprised to see
Aria!
me?
Why isn't this a pleasant surprise? I wasn't expecting to see you.
I'm sorry, I interrupted your date. I'm sorry to drop in unannounced.
No worries. I just wish I'd known you were coming so I could have the cook make something special.
I asked her to come. She's excited about the Misa project, and her input so far has been quite useful.
Don't look at me with
Right.
those eyes.
Great! In that case,
Great.
why don't we get started?
You aren't worried about, any confidential information like NDAs or something?
What you can do, cancel me? Confidential information, she says. As far as I'm concerned, any friend of Ethan's is worthy to be trusted with my very life.
I
Boy, I
didn't
throw
know.
this thing around like it's candy.
I didn't know what to say, so I simply bowed my head and tried to hide the blush spreading across my cheeks.
Now then, let us begin. Time's wasting and time is money. Ethan, take us away.
Claps his hand twice as Ethan sets up his laptop. Show your PowerPoint presentation.
Yes,
Yeah,
show us
yeah,
that
got
great presentation.
Yes.
There better be animations.
Oh, did you say this, Key?
I did. I said, yeah, I got it.
Alright, okay.
Alright, so after talking with Aria, an idea occurred to me concerning the premonition I feature we talked about it. Even if you think we do the same thing every day, in reality our routines diverge to an uncontrollable extent.
Yes, and I thought we established that, and the premonition I was a way to overcome
Aye.
these diversities.
I.
We all start like chanting, Aye!
Aye!
Yes, praise me, inferior beings.
Yes, but an important thing we overlooked, Silver, was the constant of change.
Meaning?
Well, he's referring to how the constant of change explores the dynamic nature of our world, expanding the theory that everything undergoes constant change. Well, the only thing that remains unchanged is the process of change itself. At least I think so. I'd look to Ethan for confirmation. Say I'm right.
Well said, Aria. Currently, the
Thank you.
premonition I is a feature to be configured, but if that configuration can't be changed, can't adapt.
What are you all chanting? Aye!
I.
Aye!
I.
I
Okay. It will eventually lag behind in its analysis.
You've caught on.
Try not to sound so surprised. Have you found a countermeasure?
Who do you think you're talking to?
Ethan looked so proud, as if there were two Silvers in the room for a moment. We couldn't help but laugh for it a bit. Ethan proceeded further to explain the solution he had devised for the problem. He used extremely technical jargon, so it was a bit difficult to keep up. These big words I don't understand. I was completely lost and just watched as they trade ideas back and forth for close to an hour. Finally, Silver clapped his hands together, which seemed to signal the meeting was about to be adjourned.
Awesome, Ethan. I knew I could count on you. This project is going to shock the entire world.
He stood up, pulling his phone out of his pocket.
I'll proceed to make the necessary calls. Let me know when you've got everything set up for the next milestone.
Got it. I'll communicate any significant updates. Should
Oh,
be one
Goodbye! Good night, Aya!
Good night,
They
Aya.
give me my glasses.
Bye,
Have a good night.
Like, totally sleep well.
I.
I will watch you while you sleep.
Don't say it like
Face
that!
the eye. Should be once I code in the next recognition pattern for Misa, and possibly improve on the new Sigma redundancy tolerance features.
I will be able to tolerate all of those sigmas.
Oh my gosh, it's so good but so scary.
Do not be afraid, Kaylee.
I am afraid!
I will be here for you.
I am afraid! His eyes were glued to his laptop screen, seemingly already engaged with the next task on the list. He really didn't want to waste a moment that could be spent working.
He just can't take his eyes off of me.
He can't take his eyes off of Misa.
He's so attractive, am I right?
Alright.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
Well, he spends more time looking at me than you. Isn't that right, Aria?
I can't compete with Misa.
Great. I have no idea what you just said, but you have it under control, I'm sure.
Okay, I don't know what he said either. I don't know what either of you guys said. I'm just here for moral support. You can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, Aria. I'm sure that was dreadfully boring. Business, you know how it is.
I'm sorry, I wasn't much help in the end.
Oh, on the contrary, I have a feeling all this talk about change is as a result of your interactions with my good friend Ethan.
I got blushy again.
You got all blushy blurry again.
Blushy
No,
blurry.
Blushy PS2. PS2 textures.
I looked at Ethan, who seems to purposely be purposely avoiding looking at us, though there was an unmistakable trace of embarrassment on his face.
And across his borderline, too.
Oh.
We have these talks every week, but I've never seen him this passionate. It almost felt like he was trying to impress.
Leaf is blue. I'm blue. Da ba dee ba dee da. Da ba dee da dee da.
More throwbacks this stream.
Yeah.
Oh, have any of you heard that? Have any of you heard like the remixes of that song?
I probably have.
Yeah, probably.
I heard this one called the Gummy Bear remix, which is pretty much just like Nightcore.
Oh, so it just goes like, I'm blue. Da ba dee ba dee da ba dee da.
No, it's like it started out like lower pitched, and then when it got to the chorus, they bumped it up to the high pitch to make it sound like it's sung by that one Gummy Bear song.
Ah. Dang, the Ethan Rat is mad. You were the one who
long like a League of
you
Legends
you
game.
also suggested the choice. You knew this would happen. You made the game.
He made the game, of course he wants to date the gamer.
You knew this choice would lead to Ethan.
Whoa, that's enough out of you. Don't you have calls to make?
Sure I do. But one more thing.
They knew what would happen. They picked the gamer for me. Silver removed a card from his coat. The cardstock was glossy and with thick gold details. I wouldn't have been surprised to learn they were actually gold leaf.
For a good time. Oh, sorry, wrong card. I'm hosting a party to celebrate.
Fabli?
Oh,
Fabli? Did we lose him?
I think we lost him.
Wait, am I not here anymore?
Dead.
Oh, you're back. You cut off for a moment.
Oh, shoot, you missed my joke. Oh, well. Okay.
Oh
No.
I was just saying, when he's pulling out the card, he was like, for a good time... Oh, sorry, wrong card.
no. Ah.
I'm hosting a party to celebrate our recent achievements next weekend, and I'll be expecting you to show up.
Oh, that's okay. I'm not really good at parties. I tried to hand him back the invitation, but he refused. Like, you're coming to this party.
Oh, come on, it'll be a blast. Invite all your friends.
He paused, looking me up and down.
Oh, and you'll want to make sure to wear your absolute best. It's gonna be one to remember.
With that said, he made his way out the door. The room felt silent upon his exit. Ethan let out a sigh of relief. Well, while I'm surprised he was okay with me being here, I have to say Silver is not doing a very good job of convincing me he's who you say he is.
Yeah, sometimes even I don't believe what I say about him either. By the way, you don't have to show up to this thing if you're not into parties. He can be kind of
Oh,
pushy,
whoops.
but he'll get over it, and I'll get over it.
I haven't really decided yet. I'll give it some thought.
I see. Well, let's get out of here.
Let's skedaddle. I nodded in agreement as we made our way out of the estate. We began our trip to the nearest bus stop. The walk was more than awkward as we both had discussions in our heads, but not with each other. Picking the right thing to say at the right moment was the ultimate battle. Hey,
Oh, sorry, you go first.
alright. I can't seem to take my mind off what you said before. About you. Silver and him not listening to you. I'm curious. How did you become so close?
Yes, meeting Silver. Quite the long story.
We've got a fairly long walk to next stop. I'll listen. I think I'll save here. I'll take a break here.
Sensing another exposition dump coming on.
Oh,
Yeah.
it's gonna be an exposition dump.
It all started in 1995.
I remember when I was a first little gamer. My
I'm not
first
one
game.
to... I'm not one to talk about my past. It all started in 1990.
Oh my goodness. But my thoughts on the game. I think that it's pretty good so far. Pretty entertaining. The art looks really nice. Just there was that one issue, with his. I don't know if you noticed. There was a mishap with his blushing PNG, and he got very blurry. That might be something that might need to be fixed. There's a few grammatical errors here and there, but I think that for the most part there wasn't too many, and it was pretty well written. I'm enjoying it so far. Very fun.
Yeah, overall fun characters. It's an interesting story so far.
Mhm.
It seems like the other characters are getting shipped, so I thought that was kind of funny. It's Aria's choice, but other characters seems to be getting shipped together.
It's Serenity's choice.
Yeah.
Well, like I said before the stream, I don't really have much experience in terms of visual novels, so I don't know what kind of don't know what kind of like standard to hold this up to. My only experience is watching a YouTuber play Doki Doki Literature Club.
You gotta dive more into the visual novel world.
I would, but I've got so many first-person shooters on my Steam backlog to play first.
Not the shooters.
I got so many. Actually, I have been kind of binging this roguelike shooter recently, so that's probably gonna take up my time for a bit.
That's fair. I got a lot on my backlog, and it's never gonna stop.
Yes. Same here.
Funny thing, I started streaming as a reason to get through my backlog, but eventually I just started playing my backlog offline. It just kind
I get that feeling. Because there's some games you're like, I want to play this for me. Maybe not for a stream.
Yes.
Actually, from what I've experienced, some of the games work better as like offline games than in front of a stream, because like given how they're paced, it's hard to like get through them in a timely manner, and while still being entertaining about it.
Yeah, no, there's some games that I've tried, like, I've attempted, and I'm like, I don't think that I would be this would be very good for a stream. Like, I was playing, like, a visual novel, not visual novel, I was playing a rhythm game, but it's just like, this rhythm game really seemed to require my 100% focus, so I was like, I don't think I could read the chat and play this, because it goes so fast.
Yeah, honestly, I felt the same way when it came to a lot of Souls-like games. It's like, I'm watching these people struggle so much, I'm like, how can you play this and still try to be entertaining at the same time? This demands so much of your attention.
Surprisingly easy.
I would never guess. Like, I've stayed away from the Souls-likes.
You've been down this road before?
I've been doing it, yes. I've been streaming Neo, which is like a Souls game.
Oh, goodness. There's another one that there's other types I may not play on stream because I like them, but I'm horrendously bad at them, so I'm like, I don't think I want to put my stream through all my failures. There's
It's all about reading the vibe.
There's only so much failures they could take. Especially if, like, when you fail, you kind of have to, like, kind of restart the game all over again, so I'm like, I don't think I'd put my stream through that. Or like games that are like very repetitive, because I'm like, I don't think I would want to put chat for that.
Well, at that point, it becomes just chatting.
Yeah, like very grindy stuff. Like I tried to play this one RPG on stream. It just kind of devolved. It was only when I double checked. It's like apparently the only way you can progress in the game is by picking up items dropped by random enemies. So you'd have to keep going back and forth, beating up all these enemies just to get a chance of getting an item to improve your group.
And then just kind of you don't want to play stuff like Star Rail for stream. You're like, that's for me. That's for me to enjoy.
I don't touch any Hoyo games. Don't worry. I am safe.
I don't want to be a gacha streamer.
You don't want to. Oh yeah, you also just didn't want that kind of brand on your channel.
Yeah.
Well, actually, it's more so like between all the ways it tries to appeal, it's like nothing really spoke to me. Nothing really spoke to me. Because, like, yeah, I like anime as much as the next guy, but Hoyo was just like, that's all they had to offer. It's like, they gave you a plate of tofu, they don't give you any spices or anything. Just like, you like tofu? Here's tofu.
But nothing in your tofu.
I don't have any. Where's the flavor? Where's my special seasoning? Where's my special sauce?
Hey, do you have a particular type of game you like to play? Games you like to play when you do have the time?
I've been doing. What have I been playing recently? I've been playing the Elden Ring DLC.
Nice.
Oh, you're one of.
I only played Sekiro and then I got Elden Ring. I haven't played any.
You're one of the hardcore gamers.
Yeah, it's Elden Ring and Ni no Kuni 2. That's my two big backlog games.
Oh
yeah, I had a friend of mine play Ni no Kuni recently.
I don't know what Ni no Kuni is.
It's kind of like a little.
It's a Ghibli game. It's like a Ghibli art. The first game, Studio Ghibli did the art direction, and the second game, I think they even had cutscenes in the first game that were Ghibli Studios animated. The second game is just
I feel like I had a friend tell me about that or something like that.
Yeah, it's just Ni no Kuni is hard for me to play because I played in Japanese and that requires me to focus to read everything. And I'm like, I just want to turn my brain off and hit things.
You don't want to.
Yeah, you chose the wrong genre for that. Ni no Kuni's an RPG.
I know.
Yeah.
Real-time RPG, mind you.
60-hour RPG.
No, brain dead game.
Yeah, it's like the equivalent of like putting something on Netflix that you're not really watching, you're just kind of listening to it on the side.
Oh, that is not the right game.
I know. I have to work at it.
You know, honestly, if you want a game like that, you could get into Risk of Rain. That one's kind of an easy brain turn off kind of game.
Or Hades.
Yeah, I'll do like.
I still need to play Hades. A friend gifted me a few Christmases back, and I still haven't touched it yet.
Well, there's Hades 2 now.
Too many Hades. Oh no.
Too many.
Oh, no.
Alright, but I'm gonna go on my ending screen. Can try to make a time to continue this at some point. But now, I'm gonna go see who I can raid. Thank you, JoJo.
Oh, hey, Henya's live.
No!
Oh, Henya. The genius herself?
And you're the genius.
They're too
If you look at
big.
You'll never know if you don't try, Leafu.
I'm too scared.
Okay, how about someone smaller, like Motaricon? She's only got like 2.6, 2.4K
That's still
right
big.
Yeah. Okay,
Alright.
well, how about this? How about Porcelain May? She only has 600.
I'm too scared. Alright, I'm going to raid on YouTube. I'm gonna go raid Mako. They're playing I think, what is it? What are they playing? I think they're playing Project Sekai. They're playing a rhythm game. Alright. She's very sweet. She's very cute. You guys can go check her out on YouTube. And then send the raid there.